give us all the full samples. They're hiding some things compared to rugby. That's all I'm hearing.
That's
The
what that
data is not
movie
being
was
nicely.
about.
Yeah, that's not what I'm
That's
saying. I'm just
exactly
saying
what that
that the
movie was about.
CTE is a thing that was covered up for a long time. And now that it's revealed, it's actually much more like widespread. And people are like, hold on a second, I don't want my kid to have like a degenerative brain disease that can develop after repeated head injuries, causing memory loss, aggression, confusion, depression, impaired judgment. So it's quite difficulty focusing, difficulty controlling impulses, erratic behavior. So it's not like, hey, I have a concussion and I'm feeling it's the repeated concussions, the repeated low impact. It's not yet a concussion, but we're just going to keep doing it. And that is actually very dangerous for the brain. The brain is not able to withstand that. And the helmets and all that stuff means that everybody thinks that they can hit each other much harder. So it's just stupid. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think a lot of
So
people
can
need
we
to kind
not
of look
talk
at the
about
times that we live in today, right? And the times that we live in today is back in
the
the
moon
day
landing?
that was the
Can we
way
talk
out.
about the
Yeah, hold
moon
on real
landing
quick so I
being
can finish
fake?
my comment, bro.
No,
Yeah.
one second, Samal, one second.
Yeah.
No,
Sounds
no,
good.
one
Yeah.
second, bro. One
Yeah.
second, bro. Can we
Yeah.
talk about
Cool.
how the moon landing
All
was
right. So the
fake?
point that I was
Can
making
we?
was pretty clear, right? So people make decisions based on the options that they have now. So in 2024, a lot of people don't feel as if they have to go that route to get off of the lack of a better term, the island of poverty or whatever, right? So a lot of people thought this was the golden ticket where you had to run your head against somebody else that was 350 pounds over and over and over to get a paycheck and then go to college and then get injured and never make it and then
Make your motherfucking
hopefully
point,
fall
bro. Hurry
back
up.
on like a bachelor's degree. Hey, brother, I don't have my Google Translator up right now, so I can't really understand what you're saying, but it's cool. It's all right.
Hurry the
Um,
fuck up, Samoa.
yeah, I don't understand that, whatever that means. But yeah, back to the point though. Yeah, so there's a lot more options out here for kids to be able to make something out of themselves. Maybe they can be a translator. Maybe they can travel to impoverished countries and offer some sediments of success, of progression. Maybe they can slow their cadence down to frustrate certain immigrants that happen to occupy chillism. Maybe they could do things like that. I don't know.
Anyways, who in here believes the moon landing is actually real?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so why haven't we gone back then?
I think we have, right? Isn't there like a space station and like
No, we haven't been
all
back to
types
the
of shit,
moon.
right?
Oh
I
my
mean,
We haven't
God!
been
by,
Look
back
up,
to
by
the moon.
we,
look up the
by we, who,
Chinese,
No, he's talking about space.
The Chinese have gone like 57 times to the moon. Just throwing it
not
out
Let's
there.
even.
put
I
it.
mean,
No, 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 no.
The Indian
When did
went a couple months ago.
Yeah.
when did man land on the moon? Recently.
I'll answer your question. So look, the real answer is it's a waste of money to go
Wait
to
a
the moon. We already got everything we need to know from the moon. We already got all the samples we need. It's a waste of money. That's the true answer. That's why.
It's a waste of money.
Right?
No, no, the
It's not
money is
benefit.
fake. Is
Going to the
Mister?
moon is not beneficial to human.
No human being has ever
The
landed in
Soviet
the moon.
Union fell apart, so there's no reason to keep wasting money on like a fucking, it's basically like one-upping each
No,
other, Russia versus
no.
America, and that's what it was like. So because there's no longer that imminent of a threat, or at least for the last 30 years, now that China and others are wanting to go back to the moon, all of a sudden there is a space program again. So
I don't think there's any man who's ever landed. Just being honest,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
I mean, as
because
much as we wanna believe
oh,
this lie,
that's
no, I just want
hilarious.
to say
That's
no.
awesome.
But
I haven't met a moon
the,
denier in a while, so this is
okay, who
no,
recorded
there
it?
is a moon.
Ayo,
My
you
point
know
is
it was
not that the
live
wait is
streamed,
the
right?
wait.
It was live streamed. And who brought the shuttle? Who brought the shuttle to the moon? And who live streamed it?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What shuttle and what live
Fairchild. It
streaming?
wasn't a shuttle. It was a capsule, and it was a Fairchild semiconductor that provided the live streaming capability. If you want to look up the
Yeah,
exact
okay,
chip, I can
okay.
give you the
Oh, we
exact
have
model.
Io in here. That's the perfect person to have.
And
Yeah,
that
like,
sounds trustworthy
but
to you? That sounds
and also
believable?
and also they left evidence in the moon that we can see from Earth. They left like a series of mirrors. So if you can point your telescope to it, you will see the reflection. And
Reflectors,
what
yeah.
you
Well,
and then
you'll
you
see a
you can
laser.
contrast it, yeah, and then you can contrast it with before we went to the moon, those objects weren't there. So, you know,
No,
the
no,
moon
no, no. I mean,
landing
the
is
focus
not
shouldn't
fake.
be is no, no, no. Is they have men landed in the moon? I think that's what Mister was saying. He wasn't saying
Yeah,
there
there
were
is a
no
lander.
robots in the moon.
Yeah, when
There's a
did
rover.
man
There's a
land on the moon? That
lander.
was my
There's a bunch of
question.
abandoned stuff. The Chinese photographed it. The Indians
So, okay.
photographed it.
So the
Like,
reason why we haven't gone back is because it's a waste of money. That's what you're saying, right?
I'm saying it was a Cold War race. Instead of building ICBMs, we built rockets and said, "Hey, look, we're going to the moon." But it was actually all a nuclear weapons race. It was who can
Yeah.
make the best rocket.
Yeah, it's a waste of money. It's not beneficial. How about that? It's not beneficial to keep doing it. So keep wasting money on it. That's correct.
It's like
Yeah,
once you complete a
it serves us
challenge,
no
why keep
purpose.
going for
Right.
the
It
unless
serves
there's
no
an actual
purpose.
yeah, unless there's an actual reason to go back just to say you did it.
Well, we have to beat the Chinese. That's why we have to go back. It's like nobody gets to. But it's funny though because the Chinese, with their lander, they put a better flag that's not going to fade. The American flag is already faded from the radiation from the sun, so that's fucking wild. Can't have the communists have a flag on the moon. Fuck that.
And if they do, what are you gonna do about it?
If you guys actually believe that they live streamed that shit, how many
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago?
I
50
do.
years
What are,
ago
what
or
are,
I
something?
do.
Ayo,
I do
Ayo, what are you
because
gonna do
legit.
about it? What are you gonna do
What
about
am
it
I
when
going
the
to do about
Chinese
it? Well,
land?
I work in biotech, so all of America is like working to defeat China. So I don't know what you mean. Yeah, we're
I'd
all
rather
working
What are
and
fight
you
we're
them
gonna
kicking
than
their ass so
do?
far.
No, no.
fight the village.
What are you gonna do? Wait, Mister Wade. What are you gonna do when the Chinese land another man on the moon? Are you gonna land yours, or are you just gonna
Well,
be
they
on
have to
top?
land a man, not another man. They have to first land a man
Or
on
Ayo,
the
land
moon,
air man?
whatever
Yes.
gender.
Ayo, you know who
Or a
Buzz
dog.
Aldrin is, right?
Sorry,
You know who Buzz Aldrin is, right?
hold on. Let me look up the face, boss Elgin.
Yeah. Buzz Aldrin is allegedly the second man that have been to the moon, and he
Oh,
said it
Buzz
never.
Aldrin. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, Buzz
he
Aldrin. Yeah,
literally said it never happened.
He never said that. He
Yeah, he
doesn't
did.
talk about
You
it.
want me to
He,
share
no,
the
he didn't.
videos? You want me to
yes,
share it?
please.
All
Oh,
right.
Yeah. Show us the video if you have a
yeah,
clip.
please,
Yeah, like
please. Because
I
having
I
an
will.
think
old
it's either,
dementia patient,
right,
having
I
an old
think it's
dementia
either he
patient
was
Yo,
being
hallucinate.
yo, 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 wait,
sarcastic.
wait, 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 wait. Here's the proof. Mister, how do you spell his name? Can you write in the chat? I wanna look this guy up.
Buzz
Buzz
Aldrin.
Aldrin.
B
But
U
I
Z
will
Z
share
A L
the
D I
videos where
N.
he says it
Buzz
never
Aldrin.
happened. I will share it in the chat. Okay.
I can't hear it. It's Buzz. Is it Dust? What are you guys saying?
Buzz. B
You
U
know
Z
Buzz
Z.
Lightyear from Toy Story. Buzz is
Oh, like
Buzz
Buzz Lightyear. Oh,
Aldrin.
okay, thanks. Oh, like Buzz Lightyear. Oh shit, his name was also Buzz. Is that where Buzz Lightyear's name comes from? He's
Yeah,
90
yeah.
years old, I say. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Clubhouse, man.
Oh.
The pilot for Apollo
I already
What?
posted the real clip of what he said. There you go.
Then Ayu, man, Ayu is probably a CIA agent. He's actually saying, "Oh, I don't want to hear what a man with dementia thinks."
Hey, that sucks
This
when
is the
somebody
CIA
says, "Hey,
federal.
I got a link," and then somebody else says, "Hey, I got the real link. Here you go."
Ayu is definitely CIA, man. Look at that dog, bro.
Yeah, and that little clip of Buzz Aldrin saying that is actually doctored. So,
it's
um,
Doctor.
I know. That's
yeah,
why I
it's
said I got. That's why I said I got the real link of what he
Yo,
actually said.
knowledge. Something weird happened last week. So Nathan accused me of being a spy. So I accused Aisha of being I think it's MI6 or whatever, M5, whatever the fuck that shit is in Europe. And then Nathan said, "You a spy, nigga?" I was like, "Wait, what?" This
Is
nigga
it
fucking
M6
accused me
or
of being a fucking spy, bro. The fuck is up with that, man? I don't know. I've been thinking. I was like, why the fuck would he accuse me of being a fucking spy? Smo, you don't find that fucking weird, my nigga? Like,
You
what
you
is
do
going?
fit the
He's just
persona of a
saying.
spy. You're intelligent, you're
How?
well spoken, you're knowledgeable, you know how to be persuasive. These are all qualities of a spy. So I would just take it as a compliment and just be like,
flattery
you know
gets
what,
you everywhere.
whatever.
What the hell?
I don't know, Io. I don't know, man. That shit. I'm not gonna lie. That shit
There's
bugged me.
actual
That
spies
shit.
on here. There's actual spies on here. Like I
Yeah.
know two people who work for the government officially, and they were on here and just like totally chill and stuff, not talking about anything related to that, but they're taking notes. And it's like security in the US, like think of it like this: there's a million contractors in the US, defense contractors,
Yeah.
private defense contractors,
That's
who
true.
monitor and protect the internet.
Right.
So
That is
that's
true.
kind of just like, and they're just everywhere. They're like marshals. So
Yeah,
it's
like Lifa. Lifa could have been a spy. We don't see
Yeah,
him no
that
more.
makes
Hey,
sense.
He
Loki,
just
That makes
he
a
just
lot more
hey,
dropped
Kevin,
sense,
hand
off.
me that
man.
foam roller
He
right there,
just
buddy.
dropped
exactly.
off.
That makes way more sense, man.
The electric one.
That
Thank you,
makes
Mel.
way more fucking sense.
I'm not allowed to say Lifa's name in
No, just
public, so
have
no
Noah
comment.
bring it up for me, please.
Oh, no, they're really good. They really are gone. That's crazy. They really fucking gone, knowledge.
Come on. Thank you very
Yeah,
much, Noah.
Nathan could be a spy too. This
Uh
could be
huh.
a
Uh huh.
cover for Nathan.
Right. What the fuck? How the fuck? No, it was just interesting, man.
I
It
mean,
was interesting.
Nathan pretending to be a rabble rouser, an
Right.
artist.
Right.
The spies always have this quirky job: writer, artist.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Clubhouse room host,
Right, exactly.
Telling you, bro, you can't trust these Haitians, bro. Damn, this is just like a knife in the back right here. This is crazy.
Wait,
knife
wait.
in my cat, knife in my.
Damn.
Actually, you know what's funny, Simone? Matt makes you change your view on Haitians. That's the funny part. Because, Haitians are always portrayed like, I don't know if you know this, Matt, or maybe you do. Haitians are always portrayed as like just voodoo loving devil worshippers that are just poor, poor, poor. But that's all you hear, But obviously, that's not
Right, that's
true.
true.
But,
That's true though.
you know.
We
But
we are
Matt
familiar
definitely
with the
makes you change your
stereotype.
views on that. So I'll tell you that. So, you know.
Right. He keeps calling me an immigrant too. I was like, what?
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, I have a recommendation. There's a movie. Is it on Netflix? I think I saw it on my jailbroken Fire Stick. It's called The Conclave, and it's about the Catholic Church. It's a really good movie that I think,
Conclave.
yeah, I think you
Okay.
guys will love the ending because it is
What
such a controversial topic.
what is it
It
on?
is. It's it should be in theater now, but I have a jailbroken Fire Stick, so I get to see all the movies for free. But
Damn.
I,
Yeah,
I
because I
seen
done
it
Yeah,
the
heard
bro.
other
about that
day.
movie,
Bro,
but I
Yeah,
after
haven't
hey,
it's
seen it.
after
really
King was
good.
just speaking so highly about how he changes the views of Haitians, all of a sudden he's over here
I
jailbreaking.
was thinking the same thing. That's
No,
Yeah,
hilarious.
committing crimes. So you
Hold
just
on, hold on,
admitted
hold
to
on.
what?
Knowledge, let
what
me
a
know you don't have
criminal,
one.
bro.
Let knowledge tell us he
Digital
doesn't have a
copyright,
jailbroken. He
Millennium.
doesn't have a jailbroken Fire Stick. Who doesn't have a jailbroken Fire Stick?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I don't even use Amazon streaming.
I'm a good
I'm a pirate.
American.
Never
I have the
joined the
back,
Navy.
man. I
I'm a
still
good
torrent.
American. I have every stream provided possible. I pay for every one of them. Every Comcast channel. I'm sorry. I don't put me in that category.
please, yep, yep, yep.
What's so crazy, knowledge? I pay the spot that I'm at. I pay for cable, and I still torrent all my shit. I still fucking torrent all my fucking videos, bro. It's like a habit I can't break. So I understand with Matt. It's just dude. I've been torrenting since college, nigga, and I'm not stopping ever. And
We
I
pay
still pay for cable. I still
we
got cable, bro.
we pay about
Yeah, I'll pay for Disney, but
320.
download Disney off torrent.
We pay about 320 a month on just Comcast alone, and then plus every other, well, whatever streaming network there is.
No way. You pay
Yeah,
three
yeah,
Damn.
twenty a
God
month for
damn.
cable?
easily over 400.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Yeah, I pay 220 for all three
I was
services.
gonna say I got that package too. I think I got that package too.
Oh, no, but hold on. The
It's
Comcast
about
is also included. It's also included the alarm systems and all that.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same thing. I got
Do you even have gig Ethernet?
you. Ether?
Yes.
Oh shit! I haven't heard that word in a long ass time.
No, it's highly used.
No, the Ethernet used to be like that cable that you used to have to put on the computer back in the day. That's the last time I ever heard
It's
that
still
word.
called Ethernet, just it's gigabit speeds.
Oh,
It's
I
not
think I
that
got it
Cat
from the.
5.
Oh,
Yeah, the only reason why I didn't do nothing with Comcast, I need my gig. I need gig speeds. Hell, I wish I could get to 2.5.
man. I've been on my shit, man. Did my first 48-hour fast this week. I'm feeling so good, bro. That shit went by without a breeze, man. That shit was so
But it's
dope.
fucking healthy, bro.
It is.
Fast.
I'm gonna try 72 this week. I'm
You
try to
can
do
get rid of
Monday,
all the
Tuesday, and
diseases in your
Wednesday.
body. Good, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I
Legs
normally do
feel
that
good
also.
too.
I've been doing the opposite. I've been 12 days straight, nonstop drinking, nonstop eating, straight partying for 12 days. I got 2 more days left. 2 more days.
Wait, is it
Too
like
much.
a fucking festival going on? What the fuck is going on?
I'm in Cancun right now with the wife and kids.
Okay.
You know, everything's all inclusive, everything nonstop.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, but King, do you believe that you can get rid of? Because they say you can get rid of like 80% of all the diseases inside of your body if you fast for like 72 hours, right?
Yeah, that's
Believe that?
yeah. And autophagy happened. There's so much data now on intermittent fasting and its benefits, and you're absolutely right. You know, um, and as somebody who's been doing it for since 2012, been intermittent fasting as a lifestyle since 2012, bro, I can tell you, like my body feels so good, so much better when I'm fasting on a regular schedule. So I don't always do 72 hours, or 48 hours. It's just once in a while, but most of my fasts are 16 to 24 hours, every other couple days. It's a lifestyle, it's
Yeah,
not anything.
I do the 16 hours a lot.
Yeah.
Never tried
And you feel
the
better,
48.
bro.
True.
One thing I'm trying to start now, I think they call them mushrooms, not the psilocybin type, just the ones like lion mane, cordyceps, that type of stuff. So I'm gonna try to start those and see how I feel um, on the fast. But there's supposed to be a healthier benefit to a lot of the neurotropics and thermogenics. Um, so I'm gonna try to see how I feel on those. So yeah,
What
that's
is
my
the
next
effect
thing.
of those mushrooms then?
So lion's mane is specifically supposed to help with like mental focus. Um, like a neurotropic. I don't know if you're familiar with neurotropics.
I'm not.
Sorry, that's my fridge. So it's basically a neurotropic in the sense that they're like cholinergic uh, agonists, meaning they do something. They help you increase brain activity for things around mental clarity, memory, articulation, that type of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So lion's mane
So
is well known. It's just you need a high potency, which that's the version that I got. So I'll tell you when I take it. I'll tell you how I feel on it. But
Okay.
I'm already like this, so I'm interested to see how much well it helps with memory and like focus and stuff like that. So
But, bro, don't you lose any muscle mass when you do that 72-hour fast?
no, so as Nigerians, and you should know this, Tim, as Nigerians, we have the type of genetics, or at least my body, where when I fast, I can tell that how do I phrase it? I can tell that because the one thing that happens when you fast is your what's it called? The growth hormone. Your growth hormone spikes. And so if you have a genetic type, and Samoa's probably like this too, where your body naturally produces a larger amount of growth hormones, then that covers or should cover any of like muscle breakdowns, blah blah blah, this and that. And the other thing is, before you start a 72-hour fast, if your last meal has a good amount of carbs and a good amount of protein, you're good, because over time your body will just utilize that stuff over the hours with the growth hormone, and you'll be good. I've never had any
Okay.
issue with muscle mass losing, any of that shit. So
Okay. Okay.
King,
yeah,
have you ever done a water diet?
say it again.
Have you ever done a water diet?
It what's a water? Isn't that just?
A water fast. It's what he means, I think. Is what I'm
No,
talking about.
a water diet. Well, I guess you can call it water.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
same
mean the
shit.
longer term where like you go 40 days, 60 days, only water? Like,
Nah, nah. I've done 14 days. I don't know about the 40. I've done
oh, for
14
sure.
days.
It's online. Just shit.
Oh no, I've seen
Definitely.
I've seen people that gone 30. I've seen it,
Y-
but nah, I did 14 days, only water. The maximum is you're allowed some supplements within the water, like lime and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
line,
about
right.
it. Yep.
And how did you feel? Is that
Amazing.
yeah? So here here's I've never tried,
I
so
I
the
do it once a year, every
yeah,
like January, February.
I see. So I've never, because so I'll explain why I've never done past 3 days. The reason why I've never done past 3 days now is just because when I do the fast, like the 72-hour fast, I will do three workouts. My workout will consist each day. My workout will consist of, at the very least, a 10-minute walk, 20 to 30 minutes on the stairs, and then a 1 hour to an hour and a half of weightlifting, but no heavy lifting, just volume. So pushing weight instead of trying to go heavy.
Yeah,
And then
you
I
can't
will,
do
and
you can't do that on the water fast.
right, exactly. You see, and so for me, that works for me. Where I only need to do to see to drop weight. All I need is at max 24 to 72 hours, and then the depending on if it's 24, 48, or 72, that will depend on whether you do one workout, two workouts, or three, and I'm good. My body will fucking drop 10 to 15 pounds at a time if I'm overweight. So that's what works for me. I can't imagine going 14 days. I just can't. I would rather just work out for 2 hours during a 48 hour fast, and that gives me all the weight drop
It's
that I
not
need.
the same. It's not about weight dropping. Water fasting is not about weight dropping. It's like
Oh, what's it
just
about?
it's just the ultimate detox of the body. That's it.
Okay, fair enough.
Pure, yeah, clean out your body like 100%, like brand new.
Yeah,
Like, that's what it does.
I hear that. No, I've and I'm sure you doing that also, like, uh would protect against cancers and stuff of that sort also, from formulating. So I definitely understand that, it has other benefits.
Yeah, at best they tell you do not take a water fast as a weight loss method. Don't.
Yeah,
It's not a weight loss method.
I see. Just an ultimate detox.
Yeah, like right now, December is when I feast like crazy. So January I detox like crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, see, you get it. Once you understand like how your body works, and like you know when to eat, when not to eat, bro. You can kind of, you can have your little fun. You can you can have a good time, shit like that. So
Yeah, December I eat everything I shouldn't. And I know it.
Right, 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 right. For sure.
So in the new world, we probably won't need delivery drivers and security guards, right? Because fucking drones will take over everything. I know it's
Yeah,
pretty random.
drones. We had a conversation about this like a month ago. How like drones are like the next evolution of all this, man. Like especially
Have you,
autonomous drones.
King, have you seen Blade Runner?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite.
Yeah,
Uh,
same, bro. It will probably be a little bit like that, to be honest. And I don't
yeah,
think I'll.
I agree. I fucking agree. I've seen things you couldn't believe. Attack ships on the whatever you said. Uh, I fucking love that speech. One of the greatest speech in the fucking movie ever. You know,
What do you guys think about those drones out there in New Jersey?
I mean that's the future, bro. That's the future, bro. That's
But the
why
fact that
Wait,
you
do
don't
you know what drones he's talking about, King?
in New
yeah,
Jersey.
Yeah, you know which ones?
Yeah,
I
the
think
one
the
in New
U.
Jersey, right?
The mysterious drones?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ones
the
that are
fake
shaped like
UFOs, right?
triangles, right? Those ones
no, the
in New
ones that are
Jersey.
the
No,
size of
no, no.
SUVs, they're just flying around. Nobody knows where they're from.
Yeah,
Just like
the
you got
fake
video.
UFOs.
They're in my profile photo. You can see my profile pic. That's the drones that are
Oh,
flying around.
those
They're
are the
gamma
you.
ray detecting
Yeah,
drones.
those are United States. They're from the United States. Those ones.
Yeah, 100%.
They're from the United States. Those ones. But they were
Yeah,
there.
and
There were.
you should ask why they're flying gamma ray
That's
detecting drones.
right. That's the real thing. But they're from the United States, Samoa, and that's why when we had that conversation about a month ago, I tried to warn Concrete that drone warfare. Who was it? Oh, School. School was the one arguing that the United States has the ability to, essentially wipe out or find whoever they need, um, if they needed to deport. You remember that whole thing, and somehow, some way, the conversation got on drones, and I tried to tell Concrete, man, bro, what I've seen with these drones, it's that's why we need to be. I think the population needs to have access to drone technology too, because it's going to be unfair if only the government has access to utilize drones and shit like that. That's not going to be about even if
But the idea of the government denying that they even know where these things are from is kind of crazy, right? Or
that's
the
fucking
confusion.
insane. You said kind
Yeah,
of
I was
crazy.
gonna
That's
say, King, you
insane.
haven't heard about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it started. There was some in New York, and it went to New Jersey. With like a bunch of mysterious drones, and the government saying they have no knowledge about it. They don't know.
Then they tried to blame it on Iran. I remember. Yeah.
So if you
Well,
want to know the three-letter agency, it's the Office of Global Access or Global Access Office is the ones flying these drones.
I mean, but the fact of like you got these videos where you got people that are on the ground shooting at drones. You
That's a
got
good thing.
you got Trump talking about if we can't identify them, shoot them all down. And then you got I don't know.
It's a good thing, bro.
No, but the fact that it's a government agency doing it, but not allowing the public to be read up on it, as far as
And people are
you guys
fed
have
up.
no
Samoa,
worries.
people are fed up.
You guys have no worries. This is the reason why we're doing it. It's just silent, right? So, and
No, it's
and
because
This
there
is the
might be
shit people are
nukes.
fed up with. This is the fucking
So
shit.
So what's in near New Jersey? Is there a nuclear facility or anything like that? Because if you're flying drones like that, you're wanting to detect any sort of leak, or you're wanting to detect something in the atmosphere from halfway across the planet, and you can do so with these independent platforms. So it's more like this: that whenever there is a nuclear leak at a nuclear power plant or something, you'll notice if you next time go online, you'll see that the reporting stations all go down, all go dark for some reason, you know? That
It's
may or may
actually
not
a
be
good point. That's a
that
good
may or may
point,
not.
Io.
Yeah, so the
no,
stations might be
we had a
compromised, or
nuclear leak here in Washington State, and they kept this up on it, right? Like the storage facilities where they kept all this nuclear stuff,
well, I'll
radioactive
tell you,
stuff.
you can actually
That's part of
detect
the
gamma
tampering of
rays
it.
with nothing but electrical tape in your phone, though, camera. So if you put electrical tape over your phone camera, and there's a special app, you can just point it then at the sky, kind of like you would be taking a photo of the sky, and then you'll get a gamma ray detection. So Last time there was a leak here, I happen to live near a nuclear facility. Um, last time there was a leak here, all the stations went down. The government wasn't reporting anything, and like I happened to call in the radio station and say, "Hey guys, here's the number that I'm getting in my area. What's everybody else getting?" And they were like, "Wait, you have a Geiger counter?" And it's no, there's an app that you can repurpose your phone camera to do this sort of detection. And we need more of that kind of security, and for it to be independent and able to move around. That's a huge benefit, but also in active war zones where somebody's using a weapon that they shouldn't. So this is just the advent of the miniaturization of gamma ray detectors. It's about the size of a toaster, if you want to know how big this new module is. But that's what I think it is. I don't think it's anything more than that.
Yo, why do you love war so much? You sound like
Because
somebody
I'm
who
in
loves war.
biotech. Because I'm in biotech. So it's all
Mm.
warfare as far as I'm concerned.
Who do you want to kill the most, the Chinese or the Arabs?
I don't want to kill anybody. I'd prefer elective compliance.
No one's gonna attack you, man. You can be yourself. Who do you want to kill the most, man?
He said
Come
elective
on,
Being
man.
compliance. I
being
like
being ahead of the competition is the goal. That's it. Being ahead of the
facts. I'll
competition.
take
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Who do you want to kill? Just answer, guys. Who do you feel like if you killed right
Nigga, who
now,
do
you'd
you
be
want to
happy?
kill? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to kill anybody. So first of all, I'm
Nobody.
not for killing. Like that's not something that I
Right,
would
that's
do, and
not
I'd
his
rather
thing.
talk and negotiate.
You're an American that's against killing? No, that's new.
Well, I'm a
Now,
Canadian, so you got that wrong. So there you
right, he connect, bro. You need to talk to me about who
Oh,
do
let
I
me let
want
me
to
repeat.
kill,
Let me repeat.
cause I'll tell you exactly who I want to fucking kill. I'll tell you, my
In
nigga. You want to know?
Somalia, of
I'll
course,
tell
man.
you, nigga.
In
You want to know?
Somalia.
You want to fucking? I'm the crazy
Somalia.
one. I'm
You've
the
told
fucking crazy
everyone,
one.
man. It's
And
Somalia.
I'm the one
You
that's
said
gonna
you
be
want
your
to go.
president in 20 years. So you should be asking me, who do I want to kill? Because as soon as I get in the fucking
Nah,
office,
man.
all you niggas is dead. Fact.
Wait, King, I want to hear your answer first. You said small hats. Is that what you said? I didn't hear you.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't get
No,
Somalia.
no,
No,
no.
you
don't
stole it
get
Hold
from
me
the
on.
in
tribe.
trouble, Thomas.
I got my answer. I'll tell
Don't
you
get me
why.
in
Wait, hold on.
trouble.
I'll give you my
Who
answer.
do you
I'll tell
want to
you
kill,
why.
knowledge? Who
Don't
do you
Okay,
want to kill, knowledge?
my answer is look. No offense to Ayo, but it's the Canadians, and I'll tell you why. I think America could do. Hold on, let me tell you why though. I think we could do really, really good stuff with that land. I just think we would take better care of it. We can. Oh man, the amount of technology we can build over there, the amount of stuff we
Mm.
can do with all that empty territory, it would be amazing for
Yo,
us.
I heard Trump wants to do that. I heard Trump says he wants to take that land back. That's why he's letting Putin take Ukraine.
Alberta's already giving a few acres for the
One
power
thing
plants and server.
I won't lie, knowledge. One
How
thing I
about
would try
more?
to do as president when I become president in like 20 years, if it hasn't been done already, I would try to create, because we already do this in the Middle East, but create like a country or area for Christians of the Middle East and of parts of Africa, and like everybody can come there, like create a new state, like create a new state in the Middle East for Christians. That is one thing I would try to do. Iran would be the best case in terms of carving out some area in that area to make that happen. But yeah, that's one
No
thing that I would
more
try to do.
ethno state. No more ethno state.
Wouldn't be an
No
ethno
more
state.
ethno state.
Wouldn't be an ethno. I promise you, Matt. I promise you, wouldn't be an ethno state. Promise you. But uh, 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 Christians from the Middle East would be the main, I guess, target for that state. But yes, I agree with you. It shouldn't be an ethno state in terms of only Arab Christians or only Christians in the Middle East can be a part of it. So
King, can I tell you something else?
yes,
I
sir.
don't. I don't think the small hats will. I don't think the small hats will be a threat pretty soon. I
Oh,
feel
why you
like
say that?
less and less Americans are caring about them.
I
I mean,
agree. Now
a
I agree
crazy
with
amount.
that.
The
I
more people that no longer care about them, let them fight them out amongst themselves. I think they might be able to wipe themselves out. I think.
oh, you don't mean like a civil war. You mean like a Middle East war, right? Something of that sort.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not funding one side, and you
Correct.
mean like that,
Yep.
right? Okay,
Yep.
cool. So I warned Tally. Who else did I warn? Oh, El Normo was there. I warned a couple of them that this was what you said is coming, right? Because the younger generation under us do not give a fuck. Like all of that dispensationalism, that shit is over with.
That's
Like
the
that's
older
a
heads. Yep, that's
yeah,
the old
that's a
heads. Yep.
boomer. That's some boomer shit. That's nothing to do with the younger kids. So you're
Wait, what are you
absolutely
guys
right,
talking about? What are you guys talking about?
bro. If you don't understand, just like let it go, man. All right.
Nah, man.
So
No, okay, I thought you were still talking about the war thing.
just let it go, bro. So
Yeah, the
it's one
younger
of those
philosophy
things.
is whoever conquers it wins it. We don't really give a shit.
Oh, James. Oh, James is here. So yes, knowledge. You're absolutely correct in the sense that I think the sense of security that a lot of folks have who support, Israel without question. That is very dangerous because the narratives are changing and they're not what they were 30, 40, 50 years ago. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. So but here's my thing, knowledge. I think they go all out before it there even becomes a chance to create or to have to rely on a new generation to like keep you know giving them the resources that come from America. I think they go all out in the next decade or two. So
Wait,
and I don't
who
necessarily know
Israel?
what that looks like, but
King Israel?
you said what?
Are they going all out? Who are we talking about? Israel?
Yeah, Israel. I think you're even seeing it now. Because look, Tim, I know you would agree that this shit in Syria is weird, like fucking
No,
weird. And
it doesn't
so,
surprise me.
right, and you see how you see basically you even see the reports. Basically, Israel won because you know now they're gonna then over the next couple months they're gonna essentially move in and take territory. And
Yep.
so one thing, and I try to tell Muslims this, and I don't like Islam, but I'm just gonna be honest, you know, Islam in the modern day and age does act like a bioweapon. It keeps it essentially converts men into a lower version of themselves where they're very focused on remedial things and doing things in a way where they're easily controlled and can be controlled to carry out attacks on other cultures. That is how Islam operates in the modern day and age, and Israel's absolutely using that to their advantage. What I wish is that Christians would do that, but that's another story. But yeah, Tim,
The,
respectfully,
the, the next step will be Iran, 100%.
I
Iran is
agree,
the
and
only
that's what I'm trying
one
to
in
tell
the
Matt.
world.
I'm trying to tell Matt. My bad, Tim. Go ahead, bro. I'll say after.
No, this has been going on since 9/11, right? The destabilization of the Middle East. It's all because of,
Yeah,
bro, this is all by design, bro. Look at how Israel is growing and all these countries next to Israel are crumbling. It's by design, bro. And the next step will
I
be
agree.
Iran. They will use Europe to fight Russia. And they don't care if Russia blows Europe up because I know who's steering the ship. Bro, they want a one world order, King. They want to dominate this fucking globe. They want to
I think
hegemony.
the small hat people are going to pivot to China as their machine of domination.
China and India.
Oh,
China and
but
India
here's the
are their
thing,
friends.
Io. I don't think the small. So that's the one area that I think it will be impossible to penetrate, and that's and
No,
that's
I think
the.
it's actually. I'll
Oh,
give
no,
you. I'll give you a story.
go ahead.
Moisha Two Guns Cohen helped the Chinese in their revolution. The Chinese have not forgotten that the Jews helped them in their revolution. So there is something like a respect and a reverence by the Chinese for the Israelis. And it's kind of fucked because it's like, how did that happen? How did you guys get so good in with the communists?
Well,
So
I would disagree. Not that there is a reverence or respect for the individual. I don't have an issue with that perspective, but the reports that I'm seeing, I think it's very clear that China is very hostile towards not only Israel, any group having a say so in the way that their culture is formulated, their values, X, Y, and Z. Because, for instance, if we're just being honest, a lot of Jews, if we're being honest again, a lot of Jews in the West push a lot of things that cultures would consider inappropriate or things that bring the
Toxic.
culture down. Yeah,
Toxic. Yeah,
toxic.
yeah.
Exactly. And I'm not saying all of it, like I'm not saying you or whatever.
No, no,
I'm
I
just
agree. I
saying
agree. It's like
in general.
pornography, these things.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So you know. So I think that when you look at what China has banned over the years, whether it's LGBT, blah blah blah, this and that, clearly they're showing signs, or at least telegraphing that we are not going to be susceptible to any of that type of influence here in the East. Now, does that change? Maybe. I don't know. But it seems to me like Xi, or however the fuck you say his fucking name,
Yeah, yeah.
he seems to be well ahead of the game when it comes to that. And I
He's like
don't know if
China's Netanyahu. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So look, and maybe you're right. Maybe they have some, something, blah blah blah. But China being connected to Iran now, uh, that's going to be interesting dynamic. I hope,
Yeah.
and I hate to say this because I actually like Shia Muslims. I actually do. When I say that, I actually do like
I
Shia
wish we
Muslims.
had peace with the Iranians. So
And
that's
no, well, at the end of the day, to me, it looks like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And so, why I always say to Matt, well, that would be our opportunity to get a Christian republic, because what you would essentially want to happen is that there's a transition to a secular, back to like a secular government, and then the Christians can take over and actually establish a republic where everyone has freedoms, blah blah blah, this and that. Every group and ethnic group has their own say, so it's not like you're leaving anybody out. And you can actually have structure where the Middle East is welcoming, and you at least have another state
it
outside of
is. Yeah, yeah.
Israel.
Like Saudi Arabia now today is like
Exactly.
that, right?
And Saudi would love this. Saudi would rather a Christian Iran than a Shia Iran. Facts. Saudi Arabia would rather deal with a Christian Iran than having to deal with a Shia Iran. So, and it's, again, I hate to say that because I love Shia Muslims, but I don't get down with the Ayatollah. I don't. And you're not going to change the Saudi family. So the next best thing is a Christian republic.
And the Saudis are corrupt. They're gonna topple too, though.
They're corrupt.
I think the
Oh
safety
shit.
the safety they used to enjoy is not there anymore. The
Yeah.
more wealth they acquire, the more the internet is open.
Yeah.
We are going to see a lot of changes, though. I don't think Iran is going anywhere because
Okay.
Now the war
they
gonna come to
also
an
they're
end, but
also isolated where they are, and geographically, it's probably one of the best country on earth. They have mountain ranges that makes it almost impossible for them to be invaded. So we have to look at that militarily. Can they get hit? Of course they can, but I don't think like a full-scale invasion where you can go and change those people. I don't see it though.
Fair enough. And there would be challenges, Matt. I'm not even denying that. It would be one where you would have to rely on. Obviously, you would have to rely on the people of Iran. You'd have
Right.
to, yeah. So it's,
Exactly. It
yeah,
will come from within.
from
Like in
within.
let me,
Iran will have to be from within and not from the outside,
Yeah,
where we see the Gulf state, anybody can come from the outside and inflate and inflame them. While Iran, because remember, they are not Arab, what I mean, they are Persian
yeah. They're
and they
Persians.
don't even speak Arabic. So culturally, they're not even the same people as the peninsula people. So we might see. It's very interesting though. But now they are taking the posture that if anybody were to go in Iraq, they would protect Iraq. So we try. This is very complicated,
I know,
but
right?
expect war. Expect war, guys. You know,
You know, they've been cutting
you
each
know,
other's heads
Margarito.
off for the last 7,000 years. They're going to keep doing that for the next 7,000. Just don't worry.
Well, I do have to ask you, Matt, because you said something that was very interesting. So I gotta ask you this question. So, because I've heard other people say that about Saudi Arabia, so I have to ask you: do you believe MBS is an atheist?
oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
most
Ah,
yeah.
you see, I
definitely,
do
bro. I
too.
mean, the way he's moving and the way he's pushing the country, you
Right,
can see it. Like for instance, he started taking restriction off people visiting Mecca. It
right,
used to be where only Muslim
You could only
could
be a
visit
Muslim. Yeah.
Mecca. Right now, they are starting to give like outsiders permission to land into Mecca.
yeah,
There's a place called Alula that is kind of like a secret place in Islam that he opens up to tourism.
Yeah.
right? Where people are like, and then you see all the little. They had a concert the other day with Jennifer Lopez. They
Yeah.
have the Kaaba, right? And those are like forbidden in Islam, but yet he's allowing so many. And that's where I think like the people, because remember, you give these people an inch, they will take a mile.
Oh yeah.
Yo, so check this. Last time that Saudi Arabia had a big project, the clock tower in Mecca, the architects, to be able to visit the site, had to convert to Islam because
Right.
otherwise they were not
I saw
allowed
the
to
I saw the
visit. So,
documentary on
That's
YouTube and
interesting.
I was like, what? Yeah, because they couldn't
yeah,
visit
yeah, like
Mecca.
it was
If you're not
Polish
Muslim, you can't
architects
visit
and
Mecca.
engineers from Germany, from Poland. They converted to Islam so they could inspect on site because the project was too important. I was
That's
like, you know
crazy.
what?
What year
That's
was this?
setting aside your differences. That's fucking insane. I'm like, but it was billions of dollars, so I could also see why you might want to convert temporarily at least.
Right. And obviously, there's been reports that
I'll post a link to the documentary. It's fucking wild
facts.
because it's like you see, like normally I'm Polish. Polish people hate Jews. They hate Arabs. They hate everybody.
They hate
So for
everybody.
them to
Yes.
be like pro in this project was fucking wild. I was like, wow, that must have been a lot of money.
I love Polish people, though. I can't lie. We have a big Polish community here in Chicago.
Yeah, yeah. Like Polish people here are fine. It's the Polish people that are like in Poland that are very nationalist. And it's a problem because it's 99% homogeneity, meaning there's like maybe four black people in the country. So even just seeing a black person, like my grandmother, when the first time she saw a black person, she got scared and she ran home. And I was like, what the fuck?
And
Like
she's
how
probably
is
like,
this your
God
reaction?
damn.
Because they've never, and he said hi to her in perfect Polish and she was freaked out by that.
Oh,
And
that
I have to say
definitely
the
would have
same thing
freaked
for
her out.
me. When I heard a black person speak Polish to me, I was like, what the? Like, it was so strange because only white, weird looking Polish people speak Polish. So it's fucking. Anyways,
I would
Right.
have
No, I
also
know
been
exactly
afraid.
what
I
you're
would have
talking
been
about.
like, they're infiltrating. They're infiltrating.
It's funny. It's funny because that my brother. I think I've said this before. My brother taught himself Chinese, and then he went to go live in China for almost four
that's hard.
years. Yeah, and IO, it's the same shit when because he would say when he would speak, the language, and they would be so mesmerized, like,
Yeah, yeah, like the eyes open and
what the
everything. They're like,
fuck?
what?
What is this? Yeah, like that. Because a lot of people don't know. There's parts of China where they've never seen a black person, but ever never seen a
They've
black
never
person
seen
That's
before.
anyone who's not
that's where
Chinese.
Yeah,
that's where I want to. That's where I want to live.
Why, you think you're going to tower over them?
and what's crazy? Knowledge.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
know
Four
you.
foot
I know you
person
were.
towering over somebody. That's crazy.
You stupid. You and Samoa. I know y'all not in the market for second wives, but
Wait, Samoa,
China has.
You know where I'm at right. You know where I'm at right now, right? I feel pretty tall right now.
Right, you're in the what was that place? It was called the
The
no,
the
no,
the the motherland.
no, it was
Yeah, I'm back in the
it
motherland, bro.
was at Disney
I'm looking
World. It
down at these
was
folks
the
right now.
It's a Small World After All.
It's a
What?
small world.
You're back in Cancun.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they
Yo,
got
but
they.
King,
What's up with it?
the head of NATO, his name is Mark Rutte. He was the prime minister of the Netherlands, of my country.
Yeah,
This guy literally said like a week ago, we have to prepare for war. So
with
they're
World War
who?
Three,
pushing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
they're
moron.
pushing it, bro. They're
With
pushing it
who? War with who?
Europeans are
with Russia. They're
militarizing.
gonna
Last time
use
that happened, we
Russia.
had World War.
They're gonna use
Yeah, but
Europe
with each
to fight
other,
Russia.
with each other, and now they're gonna be
Yeah, but
less than
with who?
8%.
Tim, who do you think
With each
they want
other,
to?
with Russia, of course. That's all.
Okay,
But don't
because
Others,
interrupt
other
for a
white people.
second, man.
okay, so I'll tell you this,
What
Tim,
did you think?
because I'm always gonna be honest. There's only one country that I would want America to go to war with, and obviously that means NATO, and that's China over to Taiwan. Outside of that, I don't want to go to war with Russia. I don't want to go to war in the Middle East. I don't. I don't want to go to war for any of that other shit outside of Taiwan, because Taiwan is actually beneficial to America in terms of the semiconductor industry that we've created in that area, where we actually benefit from that. Outside of that, I think it's inappropriate what's happening with Ukraine and Russia. I think they need to stop there. Zelensky is a madman. I don't
It's
like that shit.
suicide.
Yeah,
It's
but
suicide.
What's
King,
up?
Yeah, but
are
King,
you
What's up, Matt?
here's
willing?
what
Hold on,
no one talks
Musanda,
about.
Musanda, 1 second, brother. But King, I think the old way of fighting war is over. There's a new way now. Are you willing to lose American lives on American territory for Taiwan?
On American territory, you mean here?
Yeah,
Wait, how would we lose lives here though?
because China has missiles that can reach here.
Oh yeah, like that's what. So that's one thing I would call China's bluff. I would absolutely call China's bluff when it comes to Taiwan. Yes, that's the one. That's
Yeah,
the one
China's
war
not gonna do something.
because I don't think China's willing. I don't believe China's willing to go all the way with America over Taiwan. I don't believe it.
You think Russia
I
will
think
And
they
invade
are. For
India,
southern
them, I
Ukraine?
think
and
I
it's
don't. I
India, and
there's
India.
there's
Remember,
zero
King,
reason.
it's not just NATO.
Yo,
Even
Masanda,
India said don't chip it.
Mr. Musanda. I don't know what's up with your mic, but your mic
yeah.
is
You got an echo.
crazy, bro. I appreciate his what he's saying. It's just his mic is. But what I want to make this very clear. I don't think we should go to war with Russia. I think that's dumb. I think Putin's on his way out. Just give it a decade or whatever
Wait.
plus.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
sanctions have already done their job. As you can see, he just lost Syria. As you can see, the sanctions are doing their job. I think the message has been sent. Zelensky, I don't fucking like Zelensky. I'm sorry. I think he's a fucking sleazeball. And I don't like that there are I don't know. Okay, Matt,
You know,
what's your
King,
view on that? You think we should be
I
at war
think
with Russia?
Russia. No, we shouldn't. I think Russia sold Syria out. I think
All right,
there
you
is a
did say
deal
that, right?
that we're not.
To
There's
who?
a deal that we're not aware of. To who? I think they give Syria to the U.S. and the U.S. when Trump comes in is going to give them Ukraine.
I look, I'm gonna
Don't
be
think
honest
so.
with you, Matt, and I know this is gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. I don't care if Russia takes Ukraine. I don't give a fuck, man.
I mean,
I,
it's a deal, right? The United States
I'm with you. I don't
get to
care,
keep the
man.
Syrian oil, right? And Russia gets to keep the mineral rights in the
Yeah,
Ukraine.
yeah,
Honestly,
I
man,
get it.
what I think is that Russia is fighting NATO now, and they're not able to protect Syria. That's what I think, to be honest, because they're
Oh
fighting
no,
NATO and the Europe. You know?
no. The Turkish prime minister said they had a meeting in Doha where the choices were given. I mean, obviously those diplomats they're always elusive, but that's what I read from it, where it was like, hold on, because he said the thing where it was like, Assad was not willing to accept the hand that we gave him. To me, that says they made him an offer and he refused the offer, and now he had to go. And I think Turkey is leading it. And I do think Syria will be split into three little parts. The north will go to Turkey, the south will go to Israel, and the middle will stay for the Kurds. I think that's probably what's going to happen a year, 2 years
You
from
think they're
now
gonna
in
set?
Syria. I think so. I
What?
don't think there will be a Syria country as we know it in 3 years. I don't think that's going to happen. I
Jesus fuck! If that
I don't
actually
think
happens,
so.
that's nuts. That's crazy.
I mean, do we see the movement of Israel? How they went to Mount Enron, right? And then they are taking
Yeah, they
more
took out
space,
80% of their air
right?
force, right?
Right. And I mean, yeah, they did demilitarize the country, which I think was the right thing to do because you don't want those high powered missiles to get in the wrong hand of the wrong person. You don't want them to be being dealt with in the black market. So now you got terrorism in Africa with, you know, with cruise missiles. That would be terrible. So I kind of agree with them destroying all those weapon depots. You know what I mean? But I do see a split coming, man. I do see a split coming because Turkey, Erdogan said the other day that, Damascus will be a province of Turkey. What does that mean?
Oh shit!
I
I
didn't,
missed that.
what
I
I mean? I'm
missed
like,
that.
what? So I'm like, if Iblis, Damascus, the province of Turkey, then you're gonna annex the country. And I think Israel is gonna take their slice of the pie, and the Kurds probably finally will get their own country now.
That's a very hot take. That's interesting because I didn't think they would split Syria, but I think they might split Ukraine. kind of like how they split Berlin. So maybe we're both right. Maybe they split all those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
interesting.
you guys, one thing no one ever talks about is the Budapest Agreement that the American government gave to Ukraine about this particular
No, we talked
situation.
about that. Trust me, we talked
So,
very
oh no,
extensively
no, what I'm
about that.
saying is, yeah. So imagine if America goes back on that. What would that say to American allies? That America cannot be trusted. The idea that
I don't think
Russia
so,
is in,
Musanda.
no, no, I'm saying that's at least that's a perception, right? It could be true, not true. We
No,
only know if it happened.
I'm saying,
But
I used to believe that what you just said. But the reason why I no longer do, is because unfortunately Ukraine, and I hate to say it like this, but Ukraine is not a. It's almost like a failed state in a sense, that it's it's high corruption. The issues within it and how they do business, it's not even worth. I hate to say this, it's not even worth upholding that, that fucking,
yeah,
it's
but a
not worth
promise is a
upholding
promise, man.
that
That's
agreement, the Buddha,
yeah, but
the
that has nothing
agreement.
to do with the Budapest Agreement.
I'm
That
saying
has
it's
nothing
not
to
worth.
do.
I'm saying
Like
the
the agreement
state
didn't
is not
say
one
if your
that's
country
worth.
becomes corrupt, we won't keep our end of
Musanda,
the
it's
deal.
very simple. I'm saying that it's not even worth upholding that agreement. I'm saying that it's better for Russia to. It's better to give Russia part of Ukraine, the part that they want, and then let Ukraine be what it is. Outside of that, man, Ukraine is not worth it. Now, Poland is
They
worth it.
already gave them a piece. You
Poland
see
is
this like
fucking
they
worth
didn't
it,
give them a piece already.
right?
They already did give
Um,
them a piece.
who else is worth it? Uh, Finland.
But
What's the other one
King,
next to
King,
Finland?
King, 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 they already did give them a piece before. People forget that this is not the first invasion they do.
What
The
piece did
truth
they give
is,
them before?
the other part, that other small part, what is it
Donbass? You
called?
talking about
I
Dunbar or Donbass? Is it
no,
called?
I'm talking about the Ukraine. There's a piece of Ukraine that the Russians took. I remember even Trevor not
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about it.
asking
What
what
was it
part
again?
is that?
I forgot the name, and I don't want to lie this,
Oh,
but there's
the
a piece.
Crimea, the Crimea.
Crimea.
Crimea,
Oh yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
remember
but
Crimea. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't want to lie here. It's
Whatever,
just
bro.
something with
Look again.
you know.
If
My point is
Ukraine is
they
not
did
a
give them a
state worth
piece.
saving, bro, that's
They
my
gave
point.
them that piece, and America didn't do anything about it. So
Musanda,
America was willing
you,
to negotiate,
Ukraine is
right?
not, and I have a lot of Ukraine friends, so I got to be careful because it is touchy. But if it's gonna cost American taxpayers, I'm sorry,
What
I'm
does that
bro,
mean? Let's
I'm
examine that.
super
What does
America.
American taxpayers mean?
Musanda, Musanda,
Explain that.
Musanda. My issue is a lot of these countries around the world, they don't exist if America's not here. And so here's my thing. If I have to pay for you to go to war, what you doing for me, man? Like here's my thing, Musanda, I
Anthony
would be fine.
Blinken.
Musanda, if they sent a couple of Ukraine bitches out here to suck some dick, all right, at least I'm getting something out of it. But my taxpayer dollars are going out there, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing a
What do you
goddamn thing
mean
of
your
fucking
taxpayer
inflation.
dollars are going to
I'm seeing
Ukraine, guys?
inflation,
On the
bro.
real note, what does that even mean? Do you even analyze what you're saying, guys?
I know exactly what I'm
How?
saying. Yes.
What? Okay, what is a Ukrainian gonna do with $1 billion if you give them $1 billion right now when they're in a war? What are they
You
gonna
know what
do?
they're gonna do, Musanda? You know what they're gonna do, bro? And this is why I don't
No,
like
I
that
don't know.
fucking
You tell
nigga.
me.
This is why I don't like Zelensky. A lot of that money that we send there doesn't even meet the battlefield. It goes into the pocket of those fucking corrupt politicians. Facts.
So you guys send money
Most of
to
the money
Ukraine
that
and
we
not
sent, most
weaponry.
of the money that we sent to Ukraine, well, I don't want to
So
say most of it, but
America
a lot
send
of it
money.
ends up in corrupt hands, bro. It's laundered, and it's
Why?
it's actually
Why?
laundered back. Hold on, Musanda. It's actually laundered to Ukraine
I think you used the
politicians.
right word. I think you used the right word. Most. I
King,
would say
why would
most.
I
Which
send
one is it?
money
No,
for war zones?
Most of it. Most of it.
Why
Like
would I
yeah,
you
most
said.
of
send
it.
money
Not
to
you're
a war
right.
zone,
Most
my
of it.
guy?
Well, yeah. It's a good conversation knowledge, but yeah, we can stick with that. Most of it is laundered back to Ukraine and American politicians. Did you catch that? That's why,
No,
Musanda. That's
no,
why I
no,
don't
guys. Let's
like.
not lie here.
That's why I don't
If
care anymore about Ukraine as much as I did maybe 2 years ago. Now I think we should give part of Ukraine to Russia. I don't care if Russia wants part of Ukraine. That has nothing to do with me. and then Ukraine can keep the other part. And then we'll leave it at that. Outside of that, if you're not Poland, if you're not Finland, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck out of here. All you little ass countries, y'all don't pay us shit. Y'all don't pay us to protect you. You're a net negative on us. Send some bitches out here. Suck some dick out here. All right, then at least we're getting something out of it. Outside of that, fuck the fuck off, bro. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do for us? I'm tired of like being like a charity. I'm not no fucking charity, nigga. I'm an American. The fuck? If you're not paying up, then fuck out of here, man. You gotta pay to be the boss, nigga. That's how it is, Masanda. That is how I feel now. I'm tired of being and then
America,
the other thing is you
America,
niggas
Yo,
talk
so
shit
a
about
quick
Americans
update
all day.
about those drones.
All I look out
America,
to the weather.
America
All you
sends
niggas is talking
weapons to
shit about us.
Ukraine.
Fuck out of here, man.
America sends weapons to Ukraine. Those
So check
weapons are
this.
produced in
Apparently, we
America.
lost a nuclear warhead. That's why the drones are flying around. So somebody
Yeah.
misplaced a nuclear warhead. That's the spiciest take that I have on these drones right now.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
from,
That's why those
so I'm
drones
Wait,
are
like,
wait,
flying.
wait.
holy
I
shit,
thought you
that's
were
Okay.
fucking.
Canadian. I thought Io was Canadian. You're an American now?
So it is. So it is
What
the
the?
government. They're trying to find it. Okay, that makes sense.
But back to what I was saying. Um, there is no money being sent to Ukraine. Most of that money is sent to Lockheed Martin. They produce the weapons. They create jobs. Wars create a
What?
lot of jobs for Americans. Americans
You
are
think
getting
so?
jobs because of mass manufacturing of weaponry, of
No,
armament.
no, no. It's also,
That's the
Ukraine is getting the
so if
old
I'm lying,
stockpiles.
so I'm
They're getting the
lying
old.
that the money does not
Yeah,
go
it's
to
not creating
weapon
jobs in the
manufacturing
way you
companies.
think it is.
No, no, no. Okay,
Because we're
fine.
not
So it's not
sending them
creating
the
jobs.
new weapons that we
So it's not
manufacture.
creating jobs. So it's not. You said it's not creating jobs. Sending
It's
money to
restocking
companies like
our
okay,
supply by giving them our old
and
supply.
not creating jobs. And not creating jobs. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
not creating,
Because you
like,
said
America can't keep up with the manufacturing requirement if the war is sustained. America doesn't have the infrastructure. Look up a company called
it keeps
Anduro
derailing. You notice
Industries.
that, guys?
They're trying to fix this because America literally can't build the rockets fast enough. Neither can Russia, neither, and the only people who can, oddly enough, are the Chinese.
Fine. So when millions of dollars go to mass manufacturing companies in the U.S., it doesn't create jobs. Apparently, it should come out.
Yeah, it doesn't because they're
But
all
yeah,
automated. So maybe like four jobs.
okay, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, since we're going to another point, Ukraine is not getting a stockpile of these billions, guys. They're getting weaponry at best. That's what a lot of nations, when they talk about all this aid thing, they're getting, right? Because even if America was to send some level of money to the place, the question would be, what would that money be used for? What are they trying to buy with that money, right? And when the place is a fucking
Big
war
yachts
zone,
for the Ukrainian.
right? No, I'm saying it's a fucking war zone, man. Millions of business people are not waiting for American dollars to be given to them next to a war zone. What are we saying, bro? And it's like we say
Okay, so
these
you're
things
not
because
familiar
we
with
hear
how
them
much
on media.
cash. No, no. So it sounds like you're not familiar with how much American cash actually makes it to the battlefield. It's okay if you don't know that now.
Very minimal. There's no cash in general. Fuck
Like
American
I'm
cash.
literally telling you, they're bags of cash.
Nah, there's a lot of evidence for what Io says that a lot of the money do end up in the pocket of some of the Ukrainian oligarchs because they're putting to do stuff with it. Like for instance, they were supposed to build some trenches and reinforcement, and then when they went to inspect the trenches and reinforcement, they were never done. You know what I mean? And I'm positive, Congress, if they're on their job, they need to do an audit and find out exactly what's happening with the money. Now, the other part is also true. Some of the money do stay here and then restock our weapon depots and stuff as we send weapon to Ukraine. But, there is a lot of embezzlement. Ukraine is ranked among some of the worst, what do you call that, co-op countries in the world.
Damn, King.
Yeah, it's one of the most corrupt.
Imagine them trying to take away from your argument. My fault, King.
Main point is the Russia Ukraine thing. That's never gonna end in any peaceful thing. Either Russia gives up or it's over for Ukraine. I don't see any half and half giving up a peace thing of Ukraine. I don't see that. And the Taiwan thing, the Chinese are bluffing, man. The China, unlike in most world economies, is ruled by engineers. They're ruled by scientists. Like 70% of the parliamentaries are scientists. These are logical thinkers. These are people that are critical thinkers. They're gonna make a decision. They've got to make sure that they win on it. And taking Taiwan to make enemies with not just NATO, you guys talking about NATO. India said they would be involved. A lot of anti-Chinese companies said they would be involved. So with that, and I don't think they they're just doing these things just to sort of people off. But I don't think they're gonna go massive on taking Taiwan. The way they'll take Taiwan won't be militarily. They are gonna take Taiwan is probably gonna be through trade war, which is what Trump, I'm sure, is expecting is gonna happen. Which is something I don't know why King didn't mention. You're not gonna fight the Chinese militarily. It's gonna be, well, since you don't wanna listen to us, we won't give you this chip, so we won't give you this. 2025 is going to be a year of trade wars at best.
Yeah, great conversation again, man.
God damn, the room died that quick.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe make a topic about black women and gender wars. I'm sure more people will come in. The black man doesn't love the black woman.
Look who showed up.
Oh, look who showed up. Oh, Lord have
Please, everyone.
What? Who killed the room? Oh my
Two
god.
things. So to talk about war and politics, kill the room, and then they were talking about let's bring the room back alive. Let's talk about black women, and then you popped up.
No, my
Fucking
friend
hilarious.
my friend opened a room with another like rabbinical text from Jose Faor, and he is like I feel like mentally exhausted and physically drained after engaging with this extremely intense and like comprehensive Jewish literature. And I'm just like, it's like a glow. It's like, this is, I love this stuff. And
Tell
yes.
can I ask you a
They're
question about
great
that?
storytellers.
Hold on.
I'll get.
Can I ask you a question about that? I've never wore a hat that didn't cover 100% of my head. What does rabbinical text mean?
He's a rabbi.
It was a joke. You don't have to explain it.
Well, anyway, it was on replay. So if you want to hear me be a Jew among Jews, it's there instead of a Jew among combatants. Also, I don't think those black women hate rooms get a lot of play actually anymore. Um, or maybe I just don't like follow those people, so I don't see those bigger rooms that they may
When
have.
you say follow those people, what do you mean by those people?
The kind of people that spend all day talking about how much they hate black women. Anyway, y'all
Is that
can't.
what they are doing though? Are they saying they hate or they provide a critique?
Boy. Anyway, you're not gonna ruin my glow and my after textual
No,
engagement.
they got delusion. Delusion. It's called delusion.
So critique. I mean, I was kind of getting at it earlier when I was um engaging with the bullshit. I would critique the people who are critiquing me, and some people see that as me being, you know, hateful or spiteful. But I'm just saying, the way that some people frame uh, engagement with the opposite sex is that I should always approach men as if I am the lesser, and that's just not the case.
Is it okay for us to not be equal and not be less at the same time?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay
So
then.
I mean, like,
I,
when I say I am the lesser, is in like I'm the lesser intellectually, I'm the lesser societally, I'm the lesser um, in competency, when I know that is untrue because men among men have a hierarchy. So why do I have to ignore that hierarchy um, when I'm talking about men or approaching men to have these kind of conversations? Um, unless it is their assumption that by virtue of my gender, even the lowest man on the ranking of men has some sort of automatic, I don't know, societal, like, class above mine as a woman. And I just don't believe that.
is that true?
Well,
Oh, you, Tali, you think a drug addict, homeless person on the street has a higher social ranking than you?
I don't think that, but
I don't. I
when
don't think anybody in the room thinks that.
some men might think that her opinion is still lower because she's a woman. This is
Ain't
actually
no
exactly.
way.
this is still
No
true,
fucking way,
unfortunately.
dude. No fucking way, bro. No one thinks that, bro.
There are people that stupid.
No one
Like
thinks that, man.
I agree that they're that.
That's
I
just a
don't know that
fantasy. That's a
Yeah,
fantasy in
it's
Tally's head, bro.
I don't know that it's
I don't know.
conscious, but I do think that depending on who you're interacting with, there are men sometimes who will treat a woman like what she has to say is lesser than what another man has to say. They may not like vocally say your opinion doesn't mean anything, but the way that they treat you and how they may say not listen to you, but then another man may say the exact same thing, they'll listen to him. It's more of a subconscious thing. I've even noticed it myself.
Yeah, but men get that too. Like black men get that compared to white men. Like yeah, it's not special, Melissa. Respectfully,
But it's just I'm saying it you're putting a racial component. I'm saying this is a man to woman thing because I've
it's a
seen it
man
happen
to
where it
man thing
doesn't
too.
even matter if say it's a man of another race that says it. It's just the fact that it's a man.
Yeah, but listen, but
Yeah,
again,
but
Melissa,
Melissa,
it's a
we do
man
that
to
all the
man
time,
thing
and
too.
we do that all the time in this room. There are some men in this room that I value their opinion more than
More
other
than
men.
others. Yeah.
Yes, but what I'm saying is I've seen it happen where it's before you even know the person. There are some men that just don't want to hear what the woman has to say, or they prefer to listen to the man, um, which I don't appreciate
Yeah,
personally. But
I can give you the perfect example. I have a condition. I can't help it. It's a condition of mine. Whenever a woman starts speaking, I blank out. I can't help it. I cannot help it. And I do blank out.
we know it's a lie, you remember everything.
Right. I'd like to have a conversation with Mrs. Gustavo to to see if that's the truth knowledge.
No, he's scared of that little Haitian lady. I don't care what he says.
Boy, she is right by my side. She is sunbathing. She is relaxing.
this is a totally different topic. But did anybody watch the fights last night?
Yeah, between Shamos, Melissa, Shea Wolf, and
No,
Louis. Yeah,
the UFC fight night.
not Louis. Jacob.
I didn't
Well,
watch, but go
Colby
on. Sorry.
Covington lost again, but it was a doctor stoppage because this guy got a cut like on his, I think it was his right eye, but it was the eyelid. It spread across the whole eye, and this guy was just bleeding all over the octagon. And the doctor stopped it because she was concerned about him losing the eye. I think it was like the third round, but I think he would have lost anyways because he kept trying to submit. He fought against Buckley, kept trying to submit him, and Buckley kept getting out of it, and it was sad. I don't know. I think we're gonna see the end of Colby Covington's career. The guy's like 36, two big fights he's lost now. I don't know. I think he's on his way out.
Yeah, he was such a big name before Melissa. Like during Usman, I think that's his name. Usman's reign. Um, that's when Kobe really had his like heyday during
It's
that time
crazy
frame.
though. Like he had Hulk Hogan walk out with him, and he like
Yeah,
ripped his shirt like Hulk Hogan. I'm like, this is cringe, but
right.
like if you have a chance and you're interested, watch that fight from last night and just see how bad it was.
Yeah, need to stop ripping the shirt, man. You can't even do it in one take anymore. Like, come on, bro.
Then
On
there was a
another note, I wasn't aware that Donald Trump sued ABC News
and he
and won
won.
$15 million,
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you
and
didn't
and he
see
then
won.
that?
Judge Stephanopoulos had to apologize
Yup.
on air. I was
Yep.
like, yo,
Yeah, and
Yup.
they printed well, they had to put like a retraction on their like website or something, but it made me think like what in these live broadcasts, unlike like a traditional newspaper, where in the next edition they sort of quietly print a retraction on like the 15th page of a 16-page newspaper. Um, what what is the procedure for
Man, he put it
mistellings?
he put it on the settlement. He said, "I want an apology. I want it live, and I'll settle for 15." And the whole thing
but
was something simple, like he used the word rape instead of sexual allegation.
right. But I'm kind of
Yeah.
happy. You know why I'm happy? I think it's about time that celebrity start fighting this frivolous lawsuit. Because we see what happened with the Jay-Z thing, and Tali, we had a room about it. But now there are retraction coming. There are people saying that cannot corroborate the story. There are tons of inconsistency with the young lady's story to the point where now she's saying that she misrepresented her statement. Now, if I'm Jay Z with all that money, I am suing not only her, maybe not her, because she ain't got nothing, but I'm suing that lawyer who filed that lawsuit, who did not do the due diligence of accusing
Hmm.
me publicly in that manner.
Allegedly, or at least it was said that the lawyer who referred her to him had done the vetting. But since when does the lawyer like was there not some sort of fact checking or like some uh review of the claim before you decided to go public, even if it was referred to you by another professional? Yeah. Fuck that
Right.
guy.
I think it was malicious intent, right? And I think my wife pointed that out to me yesterday when they brought out that lawsuit. Mother is coming out with a movie. So they kind of eclipse her movie with the nonsense news. I mean, there should be damage for that.
Because he's a public figure, you guys think that well, Trump just got $15 million settlement from ABC. Maybe this is a way, because normally it's pretty hard for public figures to be able to collect on defamation.
Well, he's
Yeah,
suing.
and remember also Cardi B had won a suit against one of those bloggers who had said
Yeah,
something about her.
I know who you're talking about. Yep. Tasha TV.
Also, no, the one on the app is was sued by Nikki. But yeah, she has dragged Tasha forever.
Oh, and by the way, Trump does have a $10 billion lawsuit out. Um, I forget what station, Matt. So he has another lawsuit, uh, but I forget exactly which state, which
It
one of
was
your TV networks.
CBS.
Is it
It was
CBS?
for
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was for
over
the
Kamala's. Yep.
60 minutes, the 60
Yep.
minutes interview.
So there's another lawsuit out there.
Oh, and he did. It's not like the money is just going to line Trump's pockets. It'll go towards his presidential library, which is a public good. It'll be accessible for like other people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's the 15 million, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We're gonna have two presidential libraries in New York, and some of y'all don't have one.
Fucking New York, greedy.
All right, so this is what I don't understand, bro. If this is a government program with these drones out there in New Jersey, why is New York coming out with these military drone locating systems being deployed into New York if they're working in concert with one another?
No, it could be a cover story.
They're what?
Could be like a cover story. You know, I mean, we're speculating. I don't know nothing about the drone thing. I don't know who's doing it, who's behind it. But I think IO had a. I think IO seems very, plausible because New Jersey does have that huge port. Who knows what are they transporting in that port? Who knows
Right,
what's
but
going
if
in all them
America's
oil
doing the
depots and stuff?
but if America's doing the observation, why would America be communicating with their state counterparts in the way that they are, as far as governors requesting drone, tracking systems or drone identifying systems from the military, from the federal military?
Wait, I thought IO said it because there was like some sort of nuke or something that was lost and they're trying to find it.
Yeah, like if you're looking for radiation, you would use these drones. The Office of Access or Access Grant Office, or it's a weird name. It's a three-letter agency. They run drones that do radiation detection. So I suspect either they're doing a drill, or that region has something, or they lost tracking of something that had a radioactive signature. So,
Or
or it could just be, hey, we're testing radioactive detectors before we put them out into the fields. So those are the kind
or
of more.
or our counterparts, of as far as who we believe are our perceived enemies, are utilizing their drones to fly around to look at hotspots for a, an attack. I mean, why
You
why
can
would
do
the
that from space.
federal right? But why would the federal government? Well, then why can't we just do it from space?
We do it from space. That's why the Chinese build their submarines underground.
Yeah. So why do we need these drones? And if we could just do it from space?
Well, if you lost something and you want to find it quickly, and it's a small thing, you need more sensitivity. Maybe the payload is not detectable.
Yeah, but
So
maybe.
if you want to just do reconnaissance, you can do that from space. You can do that from a weather balloon. If you're trying to find an object and retrieve it, maybe you have.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Like, I would believe that the state and the federal, um, you know, that they would be working with one another to say, hey, make sure your people are we're just doing what we have to do here. This is nothing
I
to see here.
disagree. I disagree. I don't think three-letter agencies communicate much with each other. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, they're usually hush hush.
That is what I'm saying is that when the states calls and says, hey, we need you guys to clear a weapon system to be erected in the state of New York, the federal government should respond by saying, nah, you're on the need to know basis. You don't need to know, but you don't need this.
Yeah, and I think that's basically what the government said. They're like, it's not a concern. We just can't tell you what.
No, but they're deploying it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so
So
the request was made for the system, and the system was granted. I don't know. It just seems like it's a bit weird. Maybe it's your guys' patriotism and your exceptionalism of American red, white, and blue. I don't know.
Accepting weird, shady shit. Yeah, yeah. I'm willing to accept probably a lot of shade.
After what happened in Afghanistan with the withdrawal, I don't know. Maybe we're the paper tiger.
Maybe.
You guys didn't think that was a bar? Damn, I thought that was a bar, bro.
I mean, that was cool, but actually, most scholars call the U.S. a legacy power. That's what they tend to call it, though, because they reserve paper tiger for China. The Chinese and their culture, so they reserve that for China.
Oh, then what do they call Russia when Russia couldn't collapse Ukraine in 3 days? I thought maybe that was a paper bear. I don't know.
Why are more people not angry that of these pardons that Biden did? I can't believe he pardoned Dixon. I can't believe he
People,
pardoned that
people are,
judge.
people are
I
pissed off
can't
about it.
believe
We
it.
were
I'm
we were
so
talking about it,
pissed.
dog.
Yeah,
We
people
were.
are pissed off about it.
Oh my God, I am
You know, that is
furious.
so true, Don, because the liberals that are always upset and their hair's always on fire, they were super quiet. They've been quiet for 3 days. I've been to their room. They are not talking about the pardons. They are not being outraged that a judge used to sell children was pardoned. And there was a
Actually,
guy, they found 15,000 child pornography stuff on his computer. How do you pardon somebody like that?
because they just sent him back to China. But PhD has a room open that literally says Biden should pardon everyone on Trump's enemies list. That's his room right now.
You can't preemptively pardon people, can you? Let's try that for Fauci.
Before they've
Oh
been
wait.
charged, no.
There are no,
Yes,
you
you
can't.
can.
No,
Yes, you
no.
can, bro.
Yeah, we went through
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
We went through
Fauci
this.
may
Yes, you
get a
can. Yes, you
blanket.
can.
Yeah.
Bro, he literally
I
just did
can't
it
wait
for his
until Trump
son.
pardons all the January 6 people.
No,
Yes, he will. He will.
look, Trump can pardon them because they're charged and convicted
Yeah,
of
they're
said
charged.
crime.
Yeah.
But when you look
Correct.
at the pardon that he did for his son, he's pardoning his son 11 years back the shit that he's not even been charged with.
Yeah.
Correct.
That is crazy. You can't part. I don't think you can pardon
Yes, you
somebody for
can. We
something
Yeah,
went
they
you
through this.
can.
haven't.
We read it. You can. You legally can.
No knowledge for something you haven't been charged
There is
for.
no restrictions on pardons. On stuff you haven't
Right.
done, stuff you might have done, stuff that might come up. There is no restriction. As a president, there are no
Right.
restrictions for pardons.
Okay, so I would like to see that challenged, and
We already.
and then it go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah. I,
like.
I
I'd
think
actually
I
like
think
to
one of
see
them
it.
one of them did challenge it. Well, I don't know if they challenged
What, you
it,
want to bet
but
$5,000
they did red
knowledge?
flag it.
You want
Oh
to bet
no.
5,000
No.
knowledge? You want to bet 5,000 right now?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I bet you 5,000 that there's.
All right, no,
I
no, no,
bet you
I,
five
no. I don't
thousand.
want to
There's
bet. I
no.
don't
I
want to
bet you 5,000. There's no
bet. Nope,
restrictions.
nope. I don't
Oh,
want to bet. I don't want to bet.
all right. That's what I thought.
See, it's because it was the parameters that I said. You can't amend the actual, bet.
You said you can't do what? You can't amend it?
Yeah, he can't amend the bet.
Well, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to. So, wait, knowledge. Are you saying
I
that
see
it
what you
was
did.
challenged and it went to the Supreme Court and then they
No, no,
ruled
no.
on
It
it?
wasn't. No, one of the Supreme Court members brought it up that this was injustice, but he didn't really challenge it.
I see.
Oh, no, I see what the caveat is. I just looked it up. So they're right, but there's a caveat. So you can do a preemptive pardon, but it has to be for an offense that has been already committed regardless if they've been charged or not. So, for an example, Richard Nixon was given a preemptive pardon for all offenses against the United States by Ford, even though Nixon had not been formally charged yet for anything related to the Watergate scandal.
I see.
But it was because he had already the Watergate scandal had already been done. So I
Right.
couldn't be like I couldn't preemptively pardon you, King, for just anything, and you've
Right.
done nothing yet.
And I've
It would
done
have to
nothing.
be
Right.
something that I know you've already done, but you just haven't been charged with yet. So you
I
couldn't
see.
give like a pardon to Nancy Pelosi for like robbery and she hasn't committed a robbery yet. But maybe
Right.
you could give her one for like insider trading because we already know she's done that.
Yeah, right. Ah, okay. I see. That makes sense. That
Mhm.
actually makes sense. That makes
Uh-huh.
a lot of
But
sense.
I'm gonna
All
be
right, so
honest
that
though.
means knowledge owes me
I
5,000, bro.
don't. But I'm gonna
Wait,
be
is it?
honest. I
No,
don't
no,
have
no.
any
Let's double it.
issue.
10,000,
No,
20,000,
let's not do that. But
and I'm not gonna make it more than
but
20,000
because
because
One
of
now you got
insurance.
hundred
anything anything over
dollars.
10 now you gotta pay
One
taxes
hundred
on it.
thousand dollars.
Fuck it,
But
I'll
I'm gonna
have
be
Bima
honest
pay it
though.
off for you.
But
But
I'm
Oh,
gonna
this
be
shit's
honest.
crazy.
I
Type
don't
it
have
in the
any
chat.
issue
No.
with
I was just
I
gonna say that,
don't
Bill. For the record,
do you guys
Samoa
have
would
any
never put it.
issue?
Samoa would never put it in the chat. Just want to throw that out there.
I mean, do you guys have an issue with Biden? I don't.
What?
I don't have.
Wait, what'd
I
you
mean,
say,
do you
Matt?
guys
Can you
have
say it
an?
one more time?
No, I mean, I'm saying, do you guys have an issue with a father pardoning his son? I mean, who wouldn't do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if his
I
son
would.
I
started the
do.
Ukraine war, yeah.
No,
I
Matt. I think
do I do when he said repeatedly that he wouldn't pardon
there
him,
you go.
like
That's what
explicitly.
most
I
people
think
have
that's
an issue with.
very two-faced. But
To be fair, he
I
might not
also
remember that.
the other thing is though, in terms of all these presidential pardons, they're only for federal offenses. So any of these people could be charged with a state crime, and the president couldn't do anything about it.
It's that, and the interesting thing about these pardons, I'm not sure if you guys covered it already. I was doing other things, but is that a pardon doesn't even stop you from getting investigated. So even if these pardons protected these people from future federal or state prosecution or federal prosecutions, providing evidence that they actually did commit a crime, that you could still investigate them and expose everything. Which at that point, if you manage to do that, the hell with the actual charge.
Yeah,
Right, but
that's
then
what happened to Nixon. Yeah.
people are gonna ask the question like, how is this not politicized or whatever? Thank you, baby.
I think that's a good question. I think it'll be that question will be begged even more if in these investigations it's found that there are crimes, right? Then it's like, oh shit, did these people just pardon these people to avoid prosecution from crimes that they actually committed? And that's probably going to be a bigger story.
That's literally what happened with Nixon, and his career was over after that. He just went away.
What is his has Biden come out in public and said why he fucking pardoned that judge or Dixon?
He
I think he
doesn't
just
have to.
gave reason. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to, but hello? The fuck?
Is it me you're looking for?
What?
No, I think you just said, hello? And I said, hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Is it me you're looking for? No, like really, like what the fucking hell is? Do you just want us to know, quite frankly, that you're just a piece of dog shit, straight out dog shit, and we have good reason to hate you?
Honestly, at this point, it's like, look, we talk about Biden's cognitive issues. From my perspective, it's sort of like I think people are just around him. They are just using him for their own political ends. Which, in another way, it's sort of saying that I don't think any of this stuff is really Joe Biden's doing. In a sense, look, he's signing off on these things, right? So they're able to get him to do that. But for the most part, I think, look, if you're sort of in this circle, right, and you've got political ambitions, and the president is kind of down in his cognitive abilities, it's like, sure, I would hope that our better angels are in the government right now, but for our demons, for the demons
So
out
who
there,
is it
it's sort
then?
of like, well, that's the question that I have no answer to, but I think it's someone other than Biden because he doesn't even seem like he has the cognitive ability to
Right.
do anything at this point.
I agree. I agree. I am so angry about that.
At this point, Biden doesn't have staffers; he has handlers, and you know, when you're the handler, you're kind of what doing. How can I put it? Yeah, I think he has handlers, but instead of handlers as like helping him out, handlers as they're just sort of orchestrating what he is to do, because that might be a lot easier for him, and you get to further your political agenda. But maybe I'm wrong. That's happened before.
Yeah, so Melissa, I'm reading it again because I thought I was wrong. But yeah, so it says on the pardon, it says from January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024 of all offenses against the United States which he has committed or may have committed or taken part in during the time period. So you're saying that this is unconstitutional? I'm confused.
No, so he's pardoning his son for everything that he knows he's done, basically, even if he hasn't been charged. So even if he just thinks that he's, I don't know, committed I don't know, drug trafficking, he's
Right.
pardoned him for that because he has
Committed, may
suspect
have
reason to believe.
committed, has not been committed. It's very clear.
No,
It's
no,
just
it has
yes,
to
yes.
be it has to be something that has already
Yeah,
been committed.
some
You
child.
can't it can't be like, "Oh, I'm pardoning, King for being a
This
prostitute
is
and
the
I
white.
have no reason to believe that King's been a
WhiteHouse.gov.
prostitute."
This is WhiteHouse.gov, which was the actual pardon itself. But I'm posting it right now. Read it. It says very clearly for all the offenses against the United States which he has committed or may have committed or taken part in during the time period of January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024.
Yeah, because he's not trying to admit that he did it. That's why he's using that language. But he knows what he's done and what he hasn't done.
Fucking hate him.
Okay, you got it.
It's all good knowledge. Biden and his son are going to hell, so you know it's all good.
Yeah, yep.
I'm not worried about it.
They're already there.
Or are we? Huh.
Good point.
The kingdom of heaven and God is within. That's all I can say.
Listen, if Shamos comes back to the room at 4 p.m. and I don't see Dr. Jacobus in this room, I'm going to roast Jacobus.
You're doing what with Jacobus?
If Jacobus said he was going to be here when Shamos comes back, Shamos said I'll be back at 4 o'clock. If I see you in this room, I'm gonna blame everybody in the room.
What happened between Jacobus and Shay?
That shit was funny,
Oh, it was
bro.
crazy. It was
Oh, last
crazy.
Oh,
night?
for real?
Yeah, bro, that shit was
Yes.
funny.
No, wait.
Give us the Carfax.
Jacobus was slapping his hands, slapping the desk. That boy was screaming.
At Shamos?
Yeah.
What? Wait. Wait, over what? Over what? Knowledge? What was the
Yo,
conversation?
Jacobus said, I'm the only person in this room who's actually trying to help you. I'm the only one here. He said, Melissa, I thought you were this motherly figure type of person. He said, I thought you, of all people in this room,
No,
would try to
no, no, you're
help.
wrong.
With
No, you're
hold
wrong.
on,
That's what Seamus
I'm trying
said,
to solve it up.
knowledge.
Hold on. Sorry,
Yeah,
Shamos said
but you
Melissa.
attributed the wrong
Melissa.
person. Nope, wrong,
Sorry.
wrong person.
What do you mean? Shamos told Melissa that.
Nope.
Sh- what do you mean?
Want to
No.
bet $10?
No. What I remember
Yeah, he
was
did.
No,
He
it was
did.
She
what I
Wolf.
remember was
Seamus told
No,
Melissa
so
nope.
he
that.
What I
started
It
with
remember
was
me,
She
was
then he
Wolf.
moved on to
yes.
She-Wolf.
No. Hold on.
No,
Oh,
I'm
Simone
talking about the
wasn't there.
motherly
No.
person. Yeah,
Yes,
Yes.
the
he
Simone
motherly
wasn't
he
there.
person
said
was She Wolf.
Simone
no, he
wasn't there.
said
No.
that to
Melissa,
me
get out the way,
first.
Melissa.
Yeah,
Then
Samoa, you
her.
weren't there. So the first time it was about Melissa. The second part when you came in the room, then he attacked She Wolf. He said She Wolf you as well. But yeah, anyways, back to my point. So he was like, Melissa, you of all people, I believe you had this motherly figure to you. I thought you would help someone like this. I blame you for not helping him. You should tell him he has a problem. Someone who spends 15 hours per day minimum, or he said 12 to 15
On the
hours
app. Yeah.
on the app. Yeah, you of all people are not helping him. Tell him that he has a problem. I'm holding you accountable, Melissa. If I
And
come back tomorrow and I see Jacobus on this app, I'm holding everybody in the room accountable because Jacobus has a problem, and I'm trying to help him.
oh, Shamos said this about Jacobus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fighting again last.
And
And then
Jacobus started
Jacobus went off.
screaming, "Yeah, you live in an effing van. You live in an effing van.
Okay,
You
Yeah,
so
you better."
Yeah,
this
I would
okay,
say
this started though because the other day Shamos had said that Jacobus wasn't a Jew, and Jacobus
no. This
didn't
goes
I
believe
way
forgot.
me.
before that.
He
This
didn't
goes way
believe
before
me,
I was
and
that.
there. I
so
remember that.
then when Shamos came back to the room, I brought it up again, and then Shamos confirmed it in front of Jacobus. So then Jacobus decided it was up for Shamos 2 nights in a row.
Nah, this goes back
Wait,
way,
Melissa, you
bro. This
started
goes back.
this?
No, this goes back
I
way,
mean,
bro.
Oh,
No,
Melissa, look
as
at
soon as Jacob,
you,
no,
man.
as soon as Jacobus started getting the mod badge, bro, Jacobus be doing some funny shit. So then Shamos to come up, and then Shamos, Shamos to say something, and this dude would goo him and be like, "Yeah, keep going, bro. Like that was just a fly." Like some funny shit, bro. Just throw him down. I just
Yeah,
be getting
Jacobus
back
is
yeah, but
hilarious.
you ask Jacobus, he'll say he shouldn't have said I wasn't a Jew.
Well, Jacobus is a Jew on his mother's side, so I
I
don't.
know, but Shamos said Jacobus told Shamos that, and Shamos said he didn't care.
There you go. To look,
Nah,
Well, that's
Jacobus
interesting
Jacobus
because
crashed out last night. Jacobus crashed out last night.
that's interesting because Shamos is
wow.
also, I believe, on the
Shamos is a
basis of
Jew
him
on
being
his.
a continue speaking. Thank you. So I think that Seamus is also a Christian, so it could be that he's saying Jacobus isn't a Jew because he's a Christian. So why, like, did he cite a reason as to
Yeah,
why it is that
it's because
Jacobus?
he's black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, because
Uh,
Jacobus actually went through the details of how he's Jewish on his mother's side, all the names and everything. And at the end of it, I asked Shamos, "So do you believe he's Jew?" And he said no. And I said, you know what, Jacobus. And first, I was kind of joking, but I said, I think it's because you're black. And then Shamos was like, "Yeah, it is." I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, so that Baba Yaga person keeps trying to pull that shit with me. Uh, I would say it's only like I've only heard that from Jews who didn't grow up in Jewish communities, have no idea about Jewish culture or tradition, and then sort of project their racism onto the Jewish like tribal identity. And fuck those people.
Charlie, you don't even know how far this goes back. We've been trolling Baba. His name was Boris originally. We've been trolling Boris on being a Jew or a Canadian for like the longest, as long as we know him. So he bit that troll from us.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
but
kept
the
saying, if you're a Jew, then I'm a bicycle. Uh, so I said, well, I mean, what do you want? Someone to like ride you? Like, I don't know what you want from me.
No, no, hold on. Let's get back on focus. The original statement I
Yeah.
made was, Shamo said, if I come back tomorrow around 4 p.m. and I see Jacob still on here, I'm holding everybody accountable. Jacob said, I'm going to be here. He said, I'm going to be here. I'm just saying, 1 hour left.
Mm-hmm. And
oh,
What
I
the fuck
see.
does that
So we
mean,
need
though?
Jacobus.
What does that
Ping
mean?
Jacob. Let me ping him in here.
I mean, you keep repeating that, but what does that mean?
Hold on.
I'm holding
it
everyone
means that
accountable if I see him here. Like, what?
Shamos claims that he not only is one of the founding members, but the founder of Chillism. So obviously, if a mod is mistreating him, then he gonna take it up with Nathan Knowledge, and they're gonna have hell to pay.
You've gotta be kidding me. Oh
Uh-uh.
my
Hey, he
god.
done told knowledge before too on niggas. Let's not forget. He has
You know
told
what?
knowledge.
He does. He's a fucking whiny little
Nigga,
bitch.
tell knowledge on your ass.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
whiny
Nathan
little
ain't
bitch.
available?
That's all.
Knowledge. Ain't that
Yo,
right
yo,
now?
what's up? What's up?
Oh, and he also refers to Nathan and Knowledge
Yeah.
as the only real mods when you disagree with him.
Yeah.
When you're on his
Yeah.
side,
Yeah,
that's
they
not
they
true.
they they kind of are the only real like real
Yeah, I would
mods.
agree. They are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like but there is like, somebody in here with special privileges and shit like that, who get
We
to
don't know
who
what you're
who,
talking.
who get to
Moving
get
right
into
along.
entanglements in the
Moving right
conversation and
Oh,
along.
let me talk now.
Let
Yeah.
brother
Bro, you
Kendall
guys
talk,
are having a
and
man.
conversation. I'm gonna ruin the conversation because I want to talk. So,
exactly.
anyways, like I'm
Is it my
saying,
go?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it
Hey,
my
What's
yeah,
up,
go?
hey,
Nathan?
Nathan, hey, Nathan, buddy,
Can I talk?
you
Yo,
know
Nathan
exactly.
been
Is it my
quiet.
go?
Nathan been quiet for the past 3 hours. He heard Kendall's voice. He's like, "Oh, it's my turn to talk."
It's my turn to talk all the
I
time.
pinged Jacobus in here just so y'all know.
What are you doing today, Nathan?
not so much. That's painting.
Is it my go?
Oh, okay.
It's always your go. All mics on you.
As it should be. Thank you very much. All mics must close now. Thank you.
Man, I've been looking for that nigga Shamos too. Yeah, I've been looking for him.
Oh, wait a minute. Before I left from my booty call last night, I believe I got into a fight with Shamos.
Yeah, what's good,
Oh,
Adams?
Adams. Oh my
Wait, you
god, that was
got you
so
got into a
funny.
fight with Shamos exactly at the time of your booty?
No, it was before the booty call.
No, okay. Pause still. Yeah, let pause.
What was his name?
Her name.
His, her.
Hey, come on, bro. Hey, no, hey, Adam's got hoes. Tell him about
Different area codes. Shout out to the
Very,
562.
very interesting
You better
shit
lay low.
happened last couple of days. I hear.
Bro, that
You
shit
better
is
lay low is
funny.
crazy.
Wait, he went at it with Amari and Actress for the record.
Yeah,
Amari
what the
too?
fuck was that last night? And I see your PTR knowledge.
No, you were the one encouraging that, Tally. Come
Why?
on.
What was
What the?
that? Well, actually, it was mostly Miguel who
Yep.
caused that.
What was the conversation?
Bro, Miguel came in here on some freaking weird gay
Yeah,
shit,
we know
like
what
just like joking, right? And then Amari was just getting beat up the whole time, and then Jacobus was adding into the beatdown, and and an actress was fighting everybody, and then she was fighting her own dog, and the
Nah,
final.
hey,
Jesus.
nah, hey, Jacobus was throwing rocks at her the whole time. I ain't get to say though,
Actress.
She
but it's been like
crashed out all over herself, man.
I thought that it was just something she had against knowledge, but then I'm like, oh, she's swinging on everybody.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, she typically swings on everybody.
No,
Wait,
the bad part was when Knowledge came in at the end and said, "Yeah, I just wondering, you was complaining about me being the only one to ever take you out," or he said some shit just to poke her at her again. Just kept
wait,
on
but
hitting me
Samoa
on the head.
was the was Amari's was Jacobus helping Miguel out?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, come
Now
on.
maybe it's a New
You
York
know
thing.
Samoa was licking freaking Miguel's asshole clean. Cause
Who
you
was
know that,
that?
right?
Oh,
Cause you know that's how Samoa gets down. Bitch ass
No,
Samoa,
wait,
right? Bitch
uh,
ass Samoa.
wait, Adams, you don't like some.
Right,
Wait,
right.
how did that happen?
Samoa didn't got on his haunches for Miguel.
hey, where was all this energy two
Wait,
seconds ago?
wait. How did you get into a Samoa with Adams? What the fuck
Yeah,
is
what
that?
happened? Like,
Nah,
what just
Yo,
Adams
happened?
fuck
got packed
Samoa.
up last night, man, by
Ain't
Miguel.
nobody got packed
They,
up.
yeah,
Yeah, he did,
they even
bro.
did,
Yeah, he
yeah, they
did,
even
bro.
did the screenshot of your face, bro. They was making fun of you, bro. That
Adams
shit had
came.
me dying.
Oh, that was
Miguel was
Miguel.
taking
Miguel did that.
everybody. Oh my god, there was so
That's
much Photoshop going on in this
Y'all,
last night.
Yeah,
y'all let
bro.
Adams
And they
get
got
jumped
an
by
actress was
McGill.
doing the knowledge all night. And no
Bro,
disrespect, she kind of packed up Mike. She's yeah, she
who
saw
actress?
this is
yeah,
Actress?
bro.
Nah,
insanity,
Mike
bro.
got her. Mike got her.
No,
This
I
is
mean,
Oh my
insanity.
god, she just started. I felt like she just broke down. She just started like copying them. Whatever you do, I'm gonna do
Yo,
it.
here,
Blah,
here,
blah,
no,
blah,
here,
blah.
but
Blah,
I
blah,
thought
here,
blah.
Mike had a good rebuttal though because she
here,
started
Nathan
acting like
goes
she was
saving
Mike, and then
Samoa.
Mike was like, "Hey, you sound a lot smarter when you try to sound like me, so
Oh
just
yeah,
stick
yeah,
on that."
yeah.
Not, that shit was funny.
And then when he was like, "Oh, I just got you to say you were dumb because you're trying to repeat after me like a kindergarten." Yeah.
Yeah, the
He
Samoa
said,
savior,
he said,
services
"Look
are
at the way you
wild on
guys."
this stage.
The
Cut
what?
it out,
No,
Adams. Cut it
yeah,
out, bro.
she
Stop
don't
looking
want no
for men.
smoke.
Stop
But
looking for
right,
men, bro. I
that's
told you about that stuff. Look for
that was
women.
only that's the only reason
Nathan,
why
you on
I asked.
probation? Nathan, you on probation?
That was the whole reason why I asked what was his name because that's what Miguel was saying to you yesterday.
Look,
What's my
Adams,
name? What's
Miguel,
my name?
he did your troll better than you do in your troll, bro. Like he
What?
did the gay shit, but he
What
did it mad
troll?
funny, bro. You know how you always say the gay shit when you trolling?
What troll? That
Oh,
is a
my fault.
predator. That is a predator.
He
Yeah,
that
Hold
nigga
on.
Miguel.
killed
No,
you.
Miguel is a
Pause.
predator.
Nah, he packed you up, bro.
Yeah,
He
he
said
really
when
did.
when I do the
He
gay
did not
shit,
pack
I joke
nobody up.
around being gay. But you, yeah, that shit had me dying, bro.
Miguel is a whole nasty ass predator.
Yeah, Miguel is. So if you don't know Miguel's script by now, then you just. I mean, you
He
should know what
also did
Miguel
a
does.
freaky deaky what's it freestyle freaky deaky freestyle. Yeah, he was violating last night.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
you know,
Wait,
Miguel's
wait,
gonna
hold
say
on. This
he's gonna spit in
King,
your
Miguel was
ass.
Miguel is the
King, you
nastiest
don't feel like the
motherfucker on
stage is a
earth,
little bit
dude.
light. You don't feel like the stage is a little bit light.
With what? What
Pocket,
do you mean?
I heard they went at you too, Pocket. I wasn't there, but I heard
Who
they
went
say
at
you
me?
look like Eminem.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Eminem with the wig.
Who said that?
yeah,
Who said that?
that's what I was
Miguel.
King,
mad. I'm like,
you
what
see
y'all
this
should have
shit?
said? You don't look like Eminem
Hey,
with the
He was on
yo,
point. What
what's
are you
Yo,
up?
talking about?
where's
not
Rayaba?
Eminem though, not Eminem.
Nah,
Where's
he was
Rayaba?
on point. That
Hey,
shit hit.
God.
Where is
Man,
Rayaba?
I'm glad Ray
Oh,
Hold
wasn't
on,
Ray.
here
Yeah,
I'm gonna
not
post
because
Eminem with
Ray
the
would have
wig. Hold on,
fucking
because
yo,
Ray
I
Nathan.
would
think he was on
have
point.
Ray would
Nathan,
have
you fucked up with Ray,
spurred.
bro. Let me
Hi,
tell you
Yo,
something.
beautiful black
You
where
fucked
privates.
up
where's
with Ray,
Rayaba?
Nathan.
Right, where's
What's up,
Me?
Rayaba?
Nick Niner?
He
Niner?
Yeah,
Oh
you.
no,
Nick
no,
Ninerless?
Yeah,
Nollis
man.
kicked out Ray.
Nah,
what?
man. He no,
Yeah,
What?
no. He's
no,
talking about you,
yo,
Nathan.
that nigga Ray was like, I
No,
He
don't
no,
get
mentioned
it.
no,
you,
Nathan,
Nathan.
Rayaba's closing statements were specifically about you.
You.
He
I
was
wasn't
like,
here for
He
that.
told me this
I
morning,
don't get
Nathan.
it.
All right,
You
y'all.
guys
PTR,
I
allow
heard
PTR.
it.
all
Eminem with the
kind of
wig.
faggot shit
PTR.
inside the
Eminem with the.
room.
Pockets, stop saving them.
And now
He was
this
like,
makes
you
sense
guys
now.
allow all kind of faggot shit in the room. You got dudes talking about they would do
Hey,
some
yeah,
this and
stay
that
with
to
that
dudes,
profile pic,
this and that.
Pockets.
So what did he say that wasn't
So
true?
now this makes sense.
No,
Yeah, because
but
he
he
was
said
telling me this.
Now would you see
he
it?
said y'all can't let me say hey I'll kill you or something like that or let me kill. Oh shit,
No, because you
bro.
guys got
Oh
to
my
remember
god.
though, right?
Yeah, but if you keep
Because Ray
antagonizing a
went at it
man,
with Miguel as
Nathan,
Miguel
you
Yeah,
see
but
came
it?
in.
Nathan,
I
come
see
on,
it.
man. You
No,
can't
no. So
have.
this was the day where Miguel came in and Miguel was going after Ray with that whole gay skit,
Yeah.
right?
Nathan has
And then
savior.
Ray was like, "Bro, like, what the fuck is this faggot shit?" And then da 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 da. Da. So that's what he was complaining on. But I just seen him in Andrew's room yesterday.
I seen him in
I
there this
talked to him
morning.
this morning. He broke it down for me this morning.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
I mean,
saw Nathan.
he just
He
left my
said
room just right before I came up in here. He said that he's not coming up in here. He's not coming up in here because there's too much faggotry, and Nathan is leading a troop of faggotry. That's literally what he said.
he did say that. He did.
So let me
Right.
get this
That's
straight.
literally what he said. No, that's what he said.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Nathan, y'all want to sit up in here and talk about me, but again, when you have one finger pointed at somebody else, you got three more pointed back at you.
Bro,
So
don't do
during the
that gay shit
course
with me. Don't
of
point no
No,
fingers at
but
conversation,
me, bro.
Nathan, that's what he said. He said you
during
Just
the
allowing the
course
gay shit.
during the
You
course of
allowing the faggotry and
conversation, this
the talking about
allegedly
raping
Native
men and
American,
shit like that.
may I was speaking anyway.
No, I was
So
speaking. What the
during the
fuck are you
course
talking
of
about? I was talking to
shut your
Nathan.
mouth.
The fuck are you
So
talking about?
anyway,
Well, you
during
just
the
want to
course
bully
of
your way through
shut
everything,
up.
Callie. That's not how life works.
Shut up.
Sometimes you gotta let
Anyway,
people
no, I'm
talk.
not a
Thank
bully. I
you.
just bully back. So watch how the fuck you talk to me. But
Yeah,
like I
but
was
everybody
saying,
can see that you're trying to subdivert a conversation.
Literally.
I
No,
well,
everyone can see that them two are some type of sexual tension,
shut
and
the
it's
fuck up.
annoying.
No,
It's
they
like
don't.
one of them got
They
to
No,
are
put
they
the
do
all
top
not.
on.
talking to
That's
you
I
what is
was
all
trying to
annoying
day.
at this
motherfucking
point.
say is
Hashtag
that
Chase
Literally
people like
gang.
talking to you
Ray,
about Ray
people like
just
Ray are
now.
curious
And
because
she
during the
barged her
course of
fucking big
conversation,
bell
shut your
pepper
mouth, King,
fucking
shut your
nose
mouth,
all
Wait,
shut
in
so
your
this
little ass
knowledge,
fucking
mic up,
knowledge.
conversation.
shut your
Can
little
you
ass mic
unblock
up.
Ray so he can come in here and
Anyway,
defend
so
himself?
like I was
Wait,
Ray,
who
saying,
else is
no
what?
one's kicked
during
Ray
the
out. Ray
course,
said he isn't going to
All
be
right,
able
so
to be.
ping him into the room so
yup,
he
yup,
can
yup.
defend himself.
I'll ping
So
him. I'll
during the
You
ping
course
ping
him.
of
him in. Pause.
conversation,
I'll ping
No,
him.
I don't know
oh
the
my
pinging on
god, oh
niggas,
my
bro.
god, is it my go or
No,
No,
not?
stop with the gay
So
shit.
like
listen,
I was trying to
Nathan.
say, so during the course of conversation, Ray can say aloud that I would not, were I in his proximity, be so opinionated because he would have the ability to backhand me. And somehow that's supposed to be worse than some man making gay jokes.
Tally,
Ray
you're
can
not a
kiss my
victim.
black
You don't think
ass.
that some
Yeah,
of y'all
Tally, you're not
You're
a
women,
not a
victim,
victim.
Tally.
y'all don't think that some of y'all women
I'm
deserve
saying
to be
he's not
backhanded?
a victim.
No.
You're
He's
not
But
a
free to
victim.
let's
speak.
wake it up. Y'all don't think that some of y'all women deserve to be backhanded with the way
Literally, all
y'all
she does is
are
talk shit
talking
about
to
people, act
men,
all blah
and
blah
the
blah,
way
this and
that
that.
y'all are rubbernecking with men? Y'all
That's all she
saying
does.
that women should not be arguing with men.
Correct.
So again, at the end of the day, if you argue with a man and set off on that journey, you get backhanded. That's on you.
Thank
No.
you.
So what I'm saying is, if I can protect myself from backhands, but can he protect his booty hole? How about that?
See, and then you play those games.
Right. And
You're
that's where the
not a victim,
backhanding
Tally. You're really
and
not.
King, that's where the backhanding ensues, right?
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Adams, you know I know. I know exactly what you get. Like women do this
Oh,
all. Then she
come
wants
on.
to. Oh, I'm a fucking victim. You're not a victim. You fuck around, you found out. That's
Hey,
all.
I've been cuffed, but I've never been taken away. So hey, it is what it is.
Facts. I was just telling you, Nathan, what how Ray laid it out, man. If you're gonna have Miguel coming here talking all that rah rah shit, all this shit, and talking about rape and this and that, you can't stop a nigga for something. He gonna shoot him in his fucking face. I think that's inappropriate.
Right. That's a clear sign
I wasn't
message
there
of
for that
self
shit,
defense.
bro.
Nathan,
Oh,
you
Yeah,
were
you
sitting up.
wasn't?
He
that
was
is
talking to
horrible.
you.
No, I
Nathan,
wasn't
what
there
the
when he
fuck are
was
you
like when he
talking
was
about?
You
listen.
said you were
I was
there.
not there. I was
Nathan.
not there when. Look, can I finish,
Go
Adams?
ahead.
Or
Go
you
ahead.
just gonna dang say Nathan,
No,
bro?
no, you know what,
Cause
Nathan? I actually defended
hey,
you. I actually
okay,
defended
I
you.
let
also
me
defended
talk
Nathan
though.
too.
Calm down. Like control the autism beat. Anyways, like I was trying to say, bro, I was not there for when he went at it with Miguel. But when he was giving his eggs and talking about, oh yeah, y'all allow faggot shit, I was like, shut the fuck up, man. That light skin shit that don't work with me, bro. Like I don't give a fuck what you went through, bro. You're not fucking special. Other niggas went through that shit. Why do I have to make you special, nigga? So that's what I
Nathan.
said.
No,
Nathan.
So
I
then
hear that.
afterwards, he was
Nathan.
like, "Oh, fuck you, then." So I was like, "No,
Is
fuck
that not
you."
what I said as well?
No accountability.
No,
No
no, you didn't say it
accountability.
like that. You didn't
Nathan,
say
it
it
was
like
on
that.
I
your
said it did.
stage that. Can we walk through
Yeah.
why Louis got clipped?
Why Louis got quick clipped?
Right. Do
Go
you
ahead.
remember the specific reasons as to why Louis got clipped?
No, tell me.
Oh, that he was going to rape the gay into me?
Oh, that's what he
What?
said.
That was on your stage.
No, I wasn't.
Rape
Was
the
I there?
gay into
I'm gonna get
you?
in
How
Oh
trouble for
did
shit.
I'm gonna get
Louis
in
said
trouble for
that?
talking right now. What I
He
heard
sure
was
did. He
what
sure
I heard
did.
what I heard
Knowledge, don't
was
cover for him,
this is
knowledge.
what I heard. This is what I
Knowledge,
heard.
we
I
cool.
This is
Don't
what I heard.
cover for him. Tell the
But I
truth.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
You
keep
got
it
a
a
couple
buck.
seconds. Chill
What
out.
I heard, yes, what I heard was Louis said he got clipped for calling Dr. Adams a fag. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that too. No disrespect.
Well, I heard from a better source that the specific statement was that he would, sexually assault the homosexuality into me. So at the end of the day, y'all can say what you want to say. I got emails to back it up. So it is what it is.
What they said in the email.
Yo, I gotta use that one. That's crazy.
I got
That's
emails to
very
back it up.
gay.
Don't make me
Don't
say
say
that.
that,
You
King.
don't want to be
I